Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Hello, Razzle. How are you doing? I hope you're having a grand old day. I think it's Wednesday. I'm confusing my dates and times and stuff. I don't know when it is, where it is, why it is. But today, we are playing some more Urban Myth Dissolution Center, where it's a game where we solve urban myths. And right now, we're solving the urban myth of Bloody Mary. Woo! So we're on Bloody Mary's chapter. Observe. Hi, Tenchi, how are you doing? Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kinoko-san's workstation. It's amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. Examine! Well, the power's on, maybe it's rendering a video? Filmed in a forest, editing videos must be hard work. It is! It is very hard work. How are you doing, Tenchi? Wow, you can check the rendering video. Check the rendering video in a fast forward. He's through the forest, looks like a park across the road. Was that me at the end? Looks like the rendering's finished. Kinoko's video file. But anyways, we're looking to solve the urban myth. The urban myth of Bloody Mary. How long have you been feeling well? Well. Oh, here we go. Thank you for yesterday. Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there, it's nothing. I did involve you, even if it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Oh yeah, yesterday we got attacked in the park by Bloody Mary herself. This dude wanted the clicks and the views. He put our lives in danger for clicks and views, which, you know, sounds about right. Are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh no. Isn't that scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so too? So the ghost or someone was on a random spirit. It was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch a bit? Yeah, you might die from the curse and all, but mind if I film it for content? You'll look into it for us. Yes, please. Bro. About the ghost yesterday. About yesterday's ghost. I know, I keep thinking about the same. You're wondering why it appeared in the park, not near this room's doorway. That's right. Thinking, yes. Maybe Bloody Mary has had a change of heart. What do you mean? A kind of spiritual entity is said to act in a way that tells people it's here. And this Bloody Mary is starting to move away from its room. What could this mean? Hinoko-san, what should I do? I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over. Okay, ghost change of heart. Video on the PC. I didn't know video editing was this hard. Splicing various scenes, checking, rendering. Well, yes, content creation is not a piece of cake. I agree. The screen said rendering was done earlier. Huh? Did you see it? Did you perhaps? The video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Did you make sure to cut that part out? Oh, really? You were in frame? Silly me. I'll take care of that. Why did the ghost's actions change? Let's think about why the ghost changed its behavior. The ghost was summoned to Kinoko-san's room, but also appeared in the park and scratched my leg. Kinoko-san thinks the ghost had a change of heart. I'm so confused. One thing Kinoko-san mentioned was that spiritual entities try to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right, which would mean Bloody Mary's trying to tell someone that she exists. Who among the people around might be able to notice her? Oh wait, yeah, so maybe I myself became the ghost target because I have clairvoyance power. That makes sense, because I'm the one that can detect the ghost. Maybe I became the ghost target because I have clairvoyance power. That's where we are, right? I've been scratched too. What should I do? I wonder if Kinoko-san could help me. Ah, okay, so we gotta find 3 more clues. About Bloody Mary. Speak of clairvoyance power. Oh. This shadow is at a computer. Kinoko-san, I guess? I am seeing traces of when he was editing a video. I believe Kinoko-san was filming too back when something grabbed my leg in the park. I wonder if the video might have caught something noteworthy. There it is again. This shadow's just standing here without a single movement. Can't be normal. Maybe there was something on the video. Can I look? No. Can I talk to Kinoko-san again? Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. I need to discuss something! It's our chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? Exactly! I've been thinking about this and it could only be you. What should I do? Kinoko-san, do you know any rituals that aren't for summoning? Any that defeat or chase away ghosts? I do think there is such a ritual. Oh, really? How could we help? Is there anything you'll be needing for that ritual? Huh? I'd like to help as much as I can! Hi, Nikki! Welcome on in. How are you doing? I see. Then I'll do the ritual here tonight. So could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism? Spiritual medium? Oh! I'm bringing my boss man, aren't I? Because he's kind of a medium in a sense. What is that? Something that has strong ties to the ghost. Needed for exorcism. As long as you find one, I'll be able to purge Bloody Mary with the ritual. Understood, I'll search around. So I have to look for something connected to Bloody Mary. Can I ask you about this room? Why? The ghost originally appeared in this room. I was thinking maybe they'd left something here. Or have something memorable here, perhaps. I'd have jumped on anything like that for my videos, you know. Oh yeah, of course. About the belongings. By the way, when did you decide to move here? Did you visit the place beforehand? Oh, right. Yikes, what is it? I did come visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of the closets. I knew the place had history, and there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what's inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls. In the box? No, I never got to see them. What the hell? I like both your hairstyles, thank you. Thank y'all. Oh, not even a peek? It was tightly wrapped with plastic tape, impossible to open. The real estate agent quickly took it away. I'm pretty sure there was something wild in there. I really need to see that box. Could you find it? But how could I possibly? I'm sure it's been thrown out by now. The only possibility I can think of is the resident gossip lover. Oh, so we gotta go ask the neighbor. Hello. My, this apartment has grown on you, hasn't it? Ooh, I got a lot of questions for you, lady! About Bloody Mary. A bit more about the incident. About the murder-suicide in room 104. Is there anything you haven't told us? We're in a bit of a hurry. Any info would be help. I think I've told you most of it. Oh yes, did I mention that happened after? I don't think you did. There was a lot going on after the incident too, you know. The bodies, yes. The woman had next of kin come fetch her. But the man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. It seemed he was cremated incognito in the end. About the man. I heard from the park keeper. The murdered man was often seen in the park alongside the woman he cheated with. A blonde named Mary. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Like, who is this Mary? The woman from room 104 would never forgave that Mary girl. Yeah, but even less the cheating man. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104. Miwako Yotsuya, the ghost of room 104. Why is she appearing in this apartment right now? Miwako Yotsuya, you said. Are you sure that's the right name? I believe so, yeah. If you say so, I guess. So you wanted to know why the ghost appeared? The woman's obsessed, of course. I won't ever forgive him. She can't forgive him. The current resident has nothing to do with that. Who knows? Mushroom Head might just go mush soon enough. The woman from room 104 probably thinks her cheating boyfriend is still living there. Is that even why she keeps showing up? Alright. I have some questions about the belongings left in Kinoko-san's place. Belongings? I heard some sensitive items were left in room 104. In room 104? Densely wrapped with plastic tape? Oh, the owner handed it all to the police. Of course they did. Yes, you usually wouldn't lay your hands on things from the murder scene. Usually. Yes, of course not. Usually. Huh? Wait, did you? Wanna peek? Wait, she took the... Oh, she took the box, didn't she? Hey, Mavis, how are you doing? Try dispatch. I already played it. It was all right. Ooh, could I see the murder items? Can I please take a look at this? Of course, when the personal belongings came back from the police, I figured the owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. I pretend to be a relative, and it was easy enough. Simple, simple. She does whatever she wants. You're nice, so you can maybe give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Just a moment. It's scary to think what might be in those things, but I need them to save my own life. It's in this box. Want to know what's inside? Okay, yeah, I've already played the game, like, near when popularity for it was pretty high still. I wanted to check it out, because it did look interesting. It was alright. It was a game. Like, I thought it was alright. I wish we had more time with the, what's it called? The team. But we didn't have much time with the team, sadly. I liked the team. Here goes. Yeah! Is that a kitchen knife? It's the knife, of course. The knife as in the one that Miwako Yotsuya stabbed the man with? Why would she want to secretly keep this? I should ask Kinoko-san whether this was the box left in the room. Okay. You don't go! Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. Is this one of the things you saw? We found the box. That's the one. The tape is gone, but I'm sure. About the contents. Any hair or nails or notebooks full of hateful words? A kitchen knife that the police had taken as evidence. Wait, you mean that's from the previous resident stabbing a man to death, then stabbing themselves? A knife cursed with the resident's hatred? Sick! Oh no. I'm gonna wait a second. OBS is being stinky. Alright, I'm waiting for OBS to reconnect. Come on, OBS, you can do it. Hello? I think we're back, but I'm gonna double check. OBS blipped out. Okay, it does say we're back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I hope we're back. Sick. Mind if I snap a few pics? Bro, what the fuck? Why? For the content, man! For the content! You'll be using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo? This is a relic from a murder-suicide, right? Also, the knife has drawn the blood of those former residents. This will blow up instantly. Cursed to the max, this beauty is. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But you can lift the curse with this, correct? Bro, he's just thinking about the content. He's thinking about, like, oh man, I'm gonna get hella views showing a real cursed object used in a murder. Dude's an unhinged. Dude is very unhinged. Of course. Anyway, borrowing the knife for now. Okay, I need to find clues at the park as well. There might be something around where my leg was grabbed. So Jasmine? Where are you? Let me guess. That damn old guy. Did he come check behind the apartment? Says the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need the view clear. I'll go find parking somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens, so be ready to call me to stat. I don't know how you aren't banned, huh? Banned from what? I hate this! Oh, Dispatch? They have a streamer mode that blurs everything. That blurs absolutely everything. They have a streamer mode, so that's why. Understood. Alright. Peaceful as could be. Did the ghost show up here yesterday? I scratched my leg. I'm scared about what might happen, but I have to do what we can. Oh, why is this happening? Okay, yeah. They have streamer mode. That's the only reason why I streamed it. We're moving the car right now. I'm sorry for all the trouble. It's okay. I know it's a bother, but still. Oh, well, I'll ask him what he saw. Actually, a woman's ghost grabbed my leg here last night. Did you happen to see anything? A woman's ghost, you said. I think you have the wrong idea. No one really visits this park at night. It's not safe for a young girl like you to be here alone. Oh, but how should I put this? There's a hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. They're here to smoke and drink and whatnot. Anyway, what you saw wasn't a ghost. Is that clear? Okay. Why is he upset all of a sudden? Very strange. Eye arms. Indeed, I do have eye arms. Woo! Observe. The bench looks the same as yesterday. Maybe there's something stuck to the back again. Nope, not this time. Alright, let's ask this person. Oh, it's nice to see you again so soon. Here for a walk too? Hello, Hinata-san. Ooh, here we go. Actually, last night I saw a ghost here. Or rather, the ghost grabbed my leg. No, that woman's ghost I saw? I didn't see it directly, so I can't say for sure. Have you ever seen any ghosts in this park? Well, I've seen her near the apartments before, but not here. Of course not. Please look out for Miwako Yotsuya's ghost on your end too. I will. I think you should stop going around that apartment too. I suppose you have a point. Yes, I hope the streamer room in 104 can find a different apartment. So you know of Kinoko? Vaguely. I happened upon his video. What a surprise it was. I could see the mirror she was reflected in too. It really is shocking to hear people summon ghosts. Are you friends with him? You should recommend he moves. I'll tell him that next time the ghost appears. Bro's not gonna move. He's thinking about content, not his safety. Have you heard of a female ghost called Bloody Mary, Hinata? Bloody? No, that's the first for me. You stand in front of a mirror and call the name Mary 3 times. A mirror in a woman's name. Yes, then the ghost of a woman covered in blood appears, apparently. Mary. Have you heard that name before? I told you, remember? The woman saying shrouded by the murdered man. Oh, Mary, that's right, you did. The man was rumored to be quite the cheat, but to call the name of your lover right up until your final moments. Well, it's probably because his lover was the one that killed him. Maybe. Because it doesn't make sense that the ghost would be the other lady and... Okay, I don't know. Or maybe he was like crying for Mary to save him or something. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. This is around where the ghost grabbed my leg. This bush actually might be big enough to hide in. And we're dealing with a ghost here. Yeah, I don't think a ghost grabbed my leg. And includes lying around, I wish. Some of the branches here are broken. Was someone here? Let's see, the branches seem to be broken towards the far right. Was someone moving around? That's me! The shadows on the ground seem to be struggling. Oh, of course, this is me. And reaching out from under the bushes. I don't think it was a ghost that grabbed me. Reaching out, claws ready. Is it reaching out to scratch me? Why even come after me? This clairvoyance power is so much trouble, I can't wait to stop seeing things. If the hand is reaching out from the bush, the ghost must have actually been in the bush. I should look carefully for any traces. I don't think it was a ghost if there's broken branches. A ghost would not break branches. What's this shadow doing? Running through the bushes, pushing them aside? Yeah, that ain't a ghost. Shadowy feet, I can only see what's here, but I wonder where they're running to. Ghosts with legs, running away? Feels kind of strange. It turns out you had an older version of your model? Huh? I don't know what you mean. I have both hair. The bush nearby had a branch broken towards the right. Could it mean that it's not a ghost? Is that Among Us task sound? No, it is not. Can I go into the forest? Oh, I can. Tons of trees and grass. Not many people would want to go further. I wonder if there's anything on the other side of this forest. What's this? Oh, broken branches. This is easy to miss, but the leaves and the branches are missing here. Maybe the ghost passed through. If it's a ghost, it would not leave. We'll look around. I don't think it's a ghost after all. It's a person. Can I talk to you anymore? Anything else you want to ask? Oh, have you ever seen the ghost? Haven't had any ghosts been in this park? Don't know what you saw, but I've never seen any, that's for sure. Well, rumors are going around lately, but ghosts just don't exist. I see, sorry for bothering you. Have you played Among Us before? It's been forever, but yes, I have. What's beyond the forest? There's a forest in the back of the park. Is there anything beyond that? Yeah, before you could pass through to the other side. There's a hospital around back and the patients would sneak out at night. They do whatever they want here, smoking and drinking. They already have some patients feeling down from their illnesses. We close up that back exit to avoid unwanted trouble. But that means, yes, just a dead end now, no way through. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a ghost. It feels like someone's trying to frame it to be a ghost. 2020 you played? Yeah, pretty much. I have not played it in years. Might play today? Cool. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. I was putting together as many clues as possible before Kinoko's ritual, but I haven't really found much. What am I gonna do? What do you mean you haven't found much? There's proof pointing it's not a ghost! Unless I do something fast, Whoa, scared me. It's from the director. Mrs. Ami, how's it going? Good evening, and good timing. Thing is, a ghost grabbed my leg and You're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking me and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct? Yes. How did you know? As always, my power of vision tells me all. What should I do? I'm looking forward to the exorcism ritual. Does Bloody Mary's curse work as rumored too? Will Kinoko-san amateur exorcism work? And can Mrs. Ami discover the truth behind this complex anomaly? Did you just call me to tell me that? I might be about to die, you know. You're not. It's framed. It's fine, you will not die, Mrs. Ami. Until that day, I won't let you. Huh? What do you mean? The case is far from over. Yeah, it's all a framing to get nude views, ain't it? Kanoko-san, we really need to do the ritual. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I don't want to die, please. Where is he? No one is here. Kanoko-san? What? No! Yeah! Jasmine! It was Kinoko! Yep. I knew it wasn't real. Wait, why? Kinoko-san? Ow! Kinoko-san, what are you doing? Oh. Wait, there was an actual ghost there. Oh, no. Code red, not good. Gotta stop the stream. Halt this. Oh my god, he was live. He was framing it. Huh? Hey, shroom balls, what the hell? You behind this all? And you're the one who set up the attack on Zammy at the park? That's it, come on. Come taste karma. No, Jasmine, please stop. The stream might be still on too. He went way past the line here. We're not here as Shroomhead stagehands. This isn't enough. Forget the ritual. I'll use some trick with the mirror and make people think they saw a ghost. Kinoko-san? Please leave. Just go! Leave! So it was all framed. Bro. I could have easily guessed that. He did it for views! He did it all for views! Thank you for yesterday. I owe Shroom Pants at least one more up the jaw. You showed some great restraint back there. Inoko-san said something about using a trick on the mirror next time. And just thinking about it pisses me off. And all that happened on the stream last night. Socials must be a mess right now. Ugh, that fungus brain. Good or bad, people are gonna react for sure. To say the least. That means we might find some new clues. You really think we need more data? Really has to prove that ghosts are real. Our answer, they don't exist. It was all set up by Kinoko. No, I think they exist, but he was definitely setting something up. We poke Kinoko-san to pay up in full and case is closed. Well, actually, I feel we still have some loose ends. I don't know what exactly they are, though. That's the spirit. I'm just the driver. Investigation's up to you, Zammy. In that case, I'll look into viewer reactions to Kinoko-san's video. And rumors about the ghost. This looks bad. Ha, worth a laugh if you ask me. Quite a bit of talking going on, so time to use our glasses. Look at the post about Kinoko's setup. The ghost did appear briefly, like, behind the door, though. So the ghost isn't completely fake, but he is faking a good chunk of it. You're right, I'll check and recheck everything. Alright, setup busted. Okay. So... maybe some of the info I collected earlier is wrong. Take it easy. Let's see. Looks alone, but wow. I'm trying to find keywords to investigate. Trash personalities, like I said. Yeah, don't pay attention to the people on socials, guys. The rumor train is already on the move. These things go viral in no time. Partly due to the poster getting all excited. Everyone trying to meme everything, any chance they get. Alright, quite a bit of attention here. They're picking up the hashtag. Reading posts, searching for keywords. Gotta wonder how many people are out here doing the same. Alright. We got another keyword to search up. A hashtag. What do we got? Make sure this photo sticks around for the next generation. Someone already made a meme. Breaking news. He's canceled. There's it in. Dark Spec News. Oh, that's a lead to follow. Bam! I'll definitely have to look into this. Please do. Alright, so I want to see if there's anything else. They have a point. A lot of opinions get buried in the crowd online. People are involved in the incident. Who exactly, I wonder? And we'll find out if we keep searching. Aha! Reaction to the people involved in the incident. I'll give it a search. Good idea. I'll look into that. Maybe if I do both? No results. Oh, I found something. I wonder what the victim's family is, murder, suicide. We also got involved and ended up getting filmed. Aren't they just talking about the mess from Kinoko's ritual? But it's a mob that dug up the story. Whoa. I feel like I've seen this photo somewhere before. Well, I haven't. Imagine things? No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? Maybe here? It's to direct traffic to the site, getting their cash through ads and links. A woman is scorned, just like the park keeper heard from the neighbor later. That info's pretty accurate, got around fast. Okay. Wait, the info's getting all mixed up. About that cheating creepy? The park keeper did mention something about that. Okay, let's see. Wait, this is new. Miwako's father? They did an article on him? Her father? You think there's more to this case than we realize, Amy? Well, yeah. I guess it's time to use my special method to see if I could tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. Ah. I see. So now let's search up Dark Spec News. And see what that tells us. Okay, this one. Huh? They grabbed your attention with the clickbait. That's true. Wait. Yes, I saw that! What? I didn't notice, but there's definitely something there. Alright, we did the social media check. Hold on, what exactly is going on? I can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream too. That means not all of this is Kanoko's setup. That would have to be the case. Oh shit, dude. That reminds me. The director mentioned that the case is far from over. With zero follow-up, eh? Dude, is this a contingency plan? You're right, no follow-up at all. Our communication is basically just a monologue. Oh yeah, also, about Miwako Yotsuya's father. The ghost's father, yeah, that might lead to some real talk. I'll work on that end too. You know where to look? Yeah, more or less. Then I appreciate your help searching for the ghost's father. Father of the ghost. Alright, now we're at the flats again. You got some splaining to do, Kanoko! A call from the director. How's it going? Director-san. We had a whole lot going on, you know. We encountered the ghost of Kanoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kanoko himself. I met my quota for ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes, it did. It was a setup, but it wasn't all a setup. Mrs. Zami, the Bloody Mary issue hasn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives. You mean really? From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of this actual ghost. Separate the setup part as unnecessary information and look into the true nature of the ghost. Would that be all about those new rumors about the ghost's father? Oh, hi Chaos, how are you doing? You're not too late. We're solving the case of Bloody Mary. That's one of the elements. It's up to you, Mrs. Ami. Whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. Oh my god, people's lives are actually at risk? That's crazy. Are you, bitch? Were you okay last night? Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up out today after what you did. Bro, what do you mean? My neck still hurts. Breathe in, breathe out. This guy sucks ass. So about yesterday, some nerve you have, out with it. Last night you were plotting to stream a setup when you attacked me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was! That Jasmine chick turned up uninvited. Buzz kills everything just like that. The park incident too? When you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road? Yeah, I hid in the bushes, scare you, rush to your rescue. I was doing that, you know? About the ghost not in the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine you as well? That wasn't me. The first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning it with everything I got. Why won't she appear? Mary, Mary, Mary! Well, she was there. Huh? What? Huh? I thought that was Kinoko, but you're here, which means... What are you blabbing on about anyway? The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her? Come on, not again. I give up. It's you. It's definitely you. Rats, you're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Jeez. I'm the one who's haunted! The comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up totally. Though the views were going up and up? That I appreciate. Bro, you suck! Oh yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one? Really? I guess not. I don't like that, dude. Let me flip on the glasses. So that's us yesterday. This is from yesterday. I wonder where I'd be if Jasmine wasn't there to save me. And the ghost is here. The ghost is still here. Shadow is the one which was filmed in the stream, I'm sure of it. So the ghost actually exists. I mean, it still could be this lady. A bit of a row last night. About yesterday. What happened last night? I heard a loud noise late at night, thought another incident may have happened. It was just a boy in room 104 causing a fuss, yes? Can't wait for people to die or something again, huh? Weird lady. The woman from the incident, Miyako Yotsuya, we're looking for her family. The woman from room 104, her family, you say? Did I mention the man had no family at all? Really? The woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder. Hi, Stray! How are you doing? Welcome in. We're solving the murder case. We're solving the case of Bloody Mary. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless. They caused all this trouble. You think they'd come and apologize or something? Thank you for the knife. I need it for my protection against the ghost. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry. If I meet them, I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miwako Yotsuya's father. Oh, here we go! I rechecked details with Kinoko-san. The ghosts that appeared at the park at the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sightings may have been actual ghosts. I see. Gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Well then, let's go say hi to Miwako Yotsuya's father. Yes. Surprised how easily you got in touch with him. Not exactly easy. But yeah, piece of cake. Alright, let's go! I got questions for you, man. This is where Miwako Yotsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I did call first to tell them why we were here. Should be willing to talk. Understood. Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Looking to Miwako Yotsuya might tell us something. Gotcha. I'll go ask about Miwako. Because we still gotta know about the ghost's true nature and why it's following us. We don't know that yet. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May I ask you a few questions? You want to know about our daughter? Sorry, I'm just having a drink. Have you heard about the ghost at Umekicho Apartments? A ghost? So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course. I see. This is a rather sudden notion. Mr. Yotsuya, how should we... Oh yes, I should introduce myself. Fuck. Probably Sugo. Alright then, thank you. This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost? You want to see her? You'd like to talk to her? I admit I do, even if she did cause such a terrible incident. Miwako is my daughter. I really care about her. Regardless of her choices, she's my child. Is this unusual? No, it's not really unusual. Oh no, it's just not what I expected. The neighbor lady described the parents as heartless, I think. Yeah, she kind of did. And he seems to love his daughter. By the way, where is Miwako's father? Or mother? My wife, she's gravely affected by her daughter's death. Maybe because of that, she had a serious illness and followed our daughter on less than 6 months after her death. I didn't know, I'm sorry to bring it up. May be hard to talk about this, but could we ask about Miwako and the incident? Yes, our I can't talk. Bloody Mary is a keeper. Oh my god. Our daughter was energetic and optimistic and continued doing sports through college. We thought she'd be fine in society too. May have been her serious personality, probably had a mental breakdown. We never imagined she might stab a man. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing? We heard the man was selfish and abusive. Newspapers and weeklies rate whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. What did I do with that knife? I made myself a jam, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's all I did. I've been in similar shoes myself. Similar shoes? One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check in on them. What? Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to check in on her. Wait, what? I'm confused. Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish? I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out, and the team she joined was a den of abuse. What the hell? This is new. Hi, Avarice, how are you doing? Sup, fellow nerd? Sup? I'm playing this really interesting game where we solve urban myths and legends. Right now we're solving the myth of Bloody Mary. You got red on your face? I'm a messy eater, what can I say? Fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. I'm in pain because... Oh yeah, that's right! No, Rika did tell me that you were going to the dentist. I hope it went well. I hope the pain goes away. Her boss probably worried, went to check on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. What the fuck? Wait, no, that is a different story from what the story I've been told. Killing a man and committing that does match up, but it wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her? Cheated on her? We'll get back to you when we made a sense of this, sorry. That is different from the details we have learned thus far. I should write up some notes while I can. Miwako Yatsuya's father, he seems heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say? He wants to see her. He must be thinking about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady said. Ah. Just recovering and working. Ah. I hope you recover well, I pray. Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miwako-san's things brought back, but left as is. What's this? A Buddhist-style altar. The door is closed. We shouldn't open this without asking. I'd heard you mention not playing Resident Evil. Oh no, I want to play the Resident Evil series. I just haven't really yet played through them. I do own a lot of them. It's a series I definitely want to check out. All right, let's like examine. All right, so the only thing is over here. It looks like the father. Is this her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely. Not really finding anything else. Is there more I can talk to him about? Anything else? Okay, maybe Jasmine? Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. But I guess you can't assume, since the parents and children can be totally different. The stories really don't add up, though. That's when a story is so different from what I've heard. What do you mean? An agency work? Abusive boss? What? Is this the wrong house? No, it can't be. The apartment. Check if the apartment address was correct. Good idea on it. Well, rumors and myths and stuff do change. You gotta make sure. About the apartment your daughter used to live in. Could you tell me the address? Yeah. Address. Apartment address. That is the apartment! Oh no. So the story is different from what it was said. It's a pair of scissors instead of a knife. It was a boss and employee relationship rather than like a romantic one. What the hell? It's an old apartment with the park across the road. That's right, the Occult apartment with the park just in front. That does not add up. So hear anything interesting? The apartment! Miwako Yotsuya didn't indeed live in an apartment in Umekicho. I checked on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped in is Umeki Flats 104. Umeki Flats? Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yotsuya and confirming them. Understood. I'll keep looking into Miwako-san. Yeah, why is this info conflicting? That is so whack. I actually played the originals before the remakes. Actually, like the originals better. They take a lot out of the remakes. Oh no, that's fair. I think I own all the originals, as far as I'm aware. Ask you more. Oh, about your daughter. I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings? Her things? Almost all her things in the apartment had bloodstains on them, so we disposed of them. The thing we brought back should be in a cardboard box in the next room. Thank you very much. Maybe take a look at the altar in the room back there. If possible, I'd like to see her daughter's picture. Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed since seeing her photo there is difficult for me. I mean, it would be. That makes sense. So I now have permission to look at things. You gave us permission, so let's open the altar. 2 photo stands. A woman in her 50s. This is probably her mother. And this must be her. A young and eccentric young girl with short hair. Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. Why? This is Miwako Yotsuya, right? Oh. This must be the box you mentioned. The apartment address is on here too. It is the right one. Flats Umeki 104 123. Okay. You told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case. A box of mostly clothing. Jeans, t-shirts, boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's totally a different look. Why? What? I should think this over. This meant belonging short-haired woman. The ghost was known as Miwako Yotsuya. We learned that the person called Miwako Yotsuya did exist and had passed away. And the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. So maybe the ghost isn't her. There are common factors, but so many things don't match up at all. Puzzling, yet what matters is what you deduce based on the facts you discovered. Did Miwako Yotsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghost? Why have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality? Most of the info conflicts with what we initially heard. This overturns some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that maybe her is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. Wait, could it be? And do our investigations so far even mean anything? And what about the Umeki Flats ghost? I really don't understand any of this. Yeah, she isn't the ghost. It's someone else. Hear anything interesting? The woman belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothing. That's different from what we heard about Miwako Yatsuya and the ghost. The photos of Miwako around check for spots where the one might be put up. There was a photo on the altar, a woman with short hair, totally different from the long-haired ghost. And you confirmed that the woman in the altar photo is Miwako Yatsuya, yeah? I did. I wonder what's going on. Jasmine, I can't make sense of this all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of the ghost situation. But it feels like we're getting further away from the truth. Why though? Unless I do something, we'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me. Not now! Seriously? Wait, Dissolution in the state we're in? How's it going? You seem as confused as ever, Mrs. Ami. Director, I really don't think I could do this. The more we look into Miwako Yatsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost. Do you realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear? This ghost happened to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly wouldn't have made things interesting. The true thrill of urban myths is the maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos. You're enjoying this way too much. Oh, but I thought you would understand, Mrs. Ami. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror. Can we even try with all this mess? Oh, before we start, could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine? Sure, what is it? Oh god, I'm scared. It's Dissolution time, baby! Huh? Sarah Yashiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person? The director would like you to. Not sure why. Never explains anything. Not that I care. This shouldn't take too long. Sounds great. Sarah Yashiki? What is it that we'd find from looking into her? Mrs. Ami, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold, the eye reveals all. Eye opener. Poor girl, I know, right? Let the dissolution begin. Yes. Now these are rather important factors. I would like to recap various elements. Important factors. This kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appeared during Kinoko-san's live stream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video? Isn't that because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual? That is an insufficient answer. You will need to dig in one layer deeper. Do you mean in more detail? That will turn out to be crucial. So, Mrs. Ami, yes. Why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream? Because they barked like a dog! They called a woman's name. He called her 3 times Mary, Mary, Mary. That is a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Kinoko-san was invoking her name each time he filled his streams. That is a critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to successful summoning. One answer down. Next, let's go over the entity that was summoned. The entity that was summoned. The ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Mrs. Ami, yes. Here are previous resident room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, and is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Oh, so long hair and dress. A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she murdered a man who cheated on her and then ended herself. Hi, PTS, how are you doing? Welcome on in. You saw through the confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment. Clues from the neighbor lady. The woman's face on social media. All of that data leads to her identity. This whole time we have assumed the woman was Miwako Yatsuya. But what her father's story, the photo and clothes, all of it was different. Exactly, as if there were two separate Miwako Yatsuyas. Short-haired Miwako-san, or long-haired Miwako-san, as if looking to an infinity mirror. Let us move on. Other confusing information included the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seems to follow a long-haired woman in a dress, formerly a resident of room 104. I was building a Gundam Gunpla. Ooh, very nice. Yet you arrive at a short-haired, boyish woman instead. That's right. No, everything's a confusing mess. There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the two women having such different characteristics, there were similar conditions and clues that led to confusion between the two incidents. So, Mrs. Ami, what exactly was the cause of this confusion? Weapons were different. What was the reason you mixed up the two incidents? Maybe the neighbor. Same names. Maybe the neighbor? I was like, the neighbor lady talked us into this. That lady was indeed quite talkative, but she didn't lie or make up stories. Oh. Same names. Must have been because the two women ghosts had the exact same name. Oh. Okay, so it was the apartment. Because of an address and apartment names. Excellent. Well observed. While talking to Miwako Yasuya's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were wrong at the wrong house. In the moment, I assumed it was the same apartment. So the park nearby and similar sounding names. Miwako Yatsuya's address was flat Umeki 104 123 Umeki Honcho. The room rented by Kinoko-san was Umeki Flats 104 123 Umekicho. The address and apartment names are different. Side by side, the difference is obvious. Yet the strong similarity can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. Oh. Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, more clues gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Mrs. Ami, yes, what did we discover about the case from clues about the ghost and the address? There were two different ones. In the case, there were two separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that the two were clearly different. If we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we would have seen them as one. Brilliant. The two incidents look very similar on the surface. Their similarities lead to confusion, like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with related individuals, Mrs. Ami, the answer might have been beyond you entirely. So two different ones happened. Now for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kinoko-san. The true nature of the ghost? She has dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104. I confirmed when I saw Kinoko-san's room through the clairvoyance. So, Mrs. Ami, tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kinoko-san asked us to prove? Its true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully due to this tragic incident. Is that what you mean? No, that's not what I mean. What? Now. Should be about time. Time for what? It's from Jasmine, picking up. Oh. Hi! F1, how are you doing? Welcome in. We're solving myths and legends, baby! Please do. Oh, no, this is bad. Jasmine checked on Sarah Yashiki like you do. But Who'da thunk? Hold on, Jasmine, where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out. That incident in the apartment we looked at. Murder-suicide. What about the murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment? Only one died. What's that? Only one of them died in that incident. What? Lost connection. A vital detail has been revealed. Oh, I see. I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment. Only one of them died. I wonder how far she went to the park in the van, but anyway. Jasmine's information should enable you to answer my earlier question. Only one person died. Now then, Mrs. Ami, back to my question. Of course, the ghost that Kinoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell me, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary? Revenge! Revenge! What exactly is Bloody Mary? One person died. No. Do you wish to throw away your clues you gathered? No, we must settle. Hey. Is Bloody Mary the neighbor? 'Cause I don't think it would be the father. I think it was actually the neighbor lady. She's living next door from Kinoko. She could show up anytime she wants. That lady was in fact full of promises, yet however compelling she might be, the neighbor's just a neighbor. Oh. We had thought the ritual summoned a ghost, but that one was actually a living person. So she wasn't a ghost! The mystery at the heart of this case. Bloody Mary's true nature had been revealed. The mystery is now solved. What's this game about? Solving urban myths and legends. We have a clairvoyant power to solve myths and legends. So she's a living person. So the ghost was actually a living person. But how could that be? What did Jasmine find out? The woman still wanders around the apartment remembering her agonizing past. What do you mean? Oh, the hospital. She's a patient at the hospital, isn't she? One checked on Sarah Yoshiki. Jasmine. First of all, Sarah Yoshiki, she's the former resident of room 104. I mean, Sarah Yoshiki is the person who committed that. About that, maybe it wasn't that. What? That means the murder weapon is still out there. Could just be plain murder. Wait, what? Really? I see. How very interesting. So, Sarah Yoshiki, a ghost that appeared in the vicinity of room 104 could be a murderer. Those rumors were all smoke and mirrors. What do you mean? Sarah Yoshiki didn't die. She lived. Is that so? Hold on, I don't understand. We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's get to room 104 right now. Kinoku's in danger. He is? Well, yeah, she's a living person and a murderer. Oh god, he's gonna be dead, isn't he? How could this have happened? He's still calling her name, Mary, Mary, Mary. If he hadn't spoke to her of her, I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have had to kill him. Oh my god! This Hinata person. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it. So it was this person the whole time. How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. You pick apart my every word and action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay your dues first. You and your oh god. You and your stupid comments. As I thought, I'd have to make the mirror the star of the show. If I let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll... who are you? Give me your name! Mary, Mary, Mary! Mary! Yes, my summoning worked! Destroy, destroy, destroy! Destroy? Ooh, is that like one of Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a second, what's with the knife? That's dangerous! Let's destroy the mirror! No! Help me! Kinoko-san! Sit down! Oh, hell yeah, Jasmine, you got him! You got him! Kinoko-san, are you okay? What's going on? Kinoko-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary nor a ghost. She's a living person. What? Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding. That's not mine, it's Sarah Yashiki's. I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it to look more like a ghost. So this is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh? I can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san. I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on the shroom. Understood. What? So the ghost who showed up in the stream isn't actually a ghost and is a living woman? That's right. There never was a ghost. That's still terrifying, though. Devastation and judgment. Sleep talking again? I'm awake, wide awake. I was wondering if those prophecies on the cards always happen. I was just thinking, not napping. Prophecies can be read in so many different ways. Yes, of course. It just feels like they were foretelling what happened. And you're an awesome fighter, by the way. I didn't realize. Yeah, well, I actually lived, so... Oh my god, hell yeah! I love Jasmine. She's awesome. With you as my partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way. Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. Ah, whatever. Oh, looks like the UMDC video is up. Oh, you're right. Wait, is this the incident we just solved? What? But we just wrapped everything up. That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center. Bloody Mary appears, huh? Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary. I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sarah Yashiki attack Kinoko-san? Kinoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror. Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of, the one never found in the murder case, was the mirror? When Kinoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sarah Yashiki must have worried that so many eyes on the mirror would expose her. Of course, this is simple speculation. Only the police know the details. So it was a mirror shard, not a knife. That was the murder weapon. I see. But after killing the men with a shard of the mirror, Sarah Yashiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back in place. Then she put the knife in the man's hands and stabbed herself, making it look like that. Oh. She made sure to get the blood around her neck to paint the picture well. With no evidence, the police had to release her. And she left the rumors. Oh, I see. Hi, Rika. How are you? We're summing up the case of Bloody Mary. We're summing up the case of Bloody Mary. There was no ghost. Spread far and wide. So whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost? Playing the part of the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effect firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under a layer of false truths. The Miwako incident. What happened to the mirror? Ah, yes. The mirror. It still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both of the incidents were brought about due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations. Please do. More importantly, thank you, Mrs. Ami. It was nice of you to bring back this alumni card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kinoko-san. He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it. Yet the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems. Hey, director? What is it? While doing social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information or posting random guesses. And having fun doing so, even. What about it? What about it? How could they cause someone else such pain? And not feel any remorse? Bro, that's so real. That's just social media in general, sadly. They simply don't care. Huh? Rumors say a ghost haunts that apartment. I'm sure there was a murder or something bloody and horrific. They take an interest and sniff around. Yet, do they care what became of the woman living in the room? No, public interest doesn't last that long. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment. That's terrible. Okay, the music slaps. Oh, damn, I didn't get to read it. Maybe the problem lies with the people who handle them. The people who handle rumors. Maybe the space needs something drastic. A great reset, devastation, and judgment. Director-san? Oh no. What the heck is this? Who is this? The Samajima incident. Open. Great reset. 999 hours until the Great Reset. What is the Great Reset? Episode 2 complete. Bro. I'm in. Oh my god, it's the dad. Oh no, is he doing the Bloody Mary ritual because he thinks it's his daughter? Because that's what we said. Miwako, Miwako. Miwako. Oh no! Oh, it's real. Ooh, okay, so that's a new card's being revealed for the next chapter. Episode 3. Stairway to Limbo. Oh my god! It's crazy. Did you see that site? Weird cards and a countdown? Yeah, I heard the devastation and judgment thing. Occult fans planning something crazy. They were behind the bomb attack on the chief cabinet secretary. They have a countdown? Must be till their next attack. Tons of bombs going off when it reaches 0? Lol. Wait! Oh my god, that's the guy from the park following me. What are they called again? Yeah, Zimmers. I can picture them doing this. I'll race you if you keep saying that. That's the dude from the park! Why is he following me? Must be imagining things. Breaking news. A terrorist bomb attack took place yesterday by unknown parties, killing 3. Security, oh my god. Security police urge caution when approaching unattended items in public spaces. Next, updates on missing persons. I see. So the countdown may be a statement of intent. I'm scared what's going to happen when it reaches 0. And why are they even doing this? The countdown page shows the devastation and judgment painting. They are anticipating the advent of war, natural diseases, or a pandemic. When the paradigm shifts, there's a chance for their lives to change fundamentally. Though that does seem to be an opportunistic view of a Great Reset. Will they really get to change their lives? They do seem to believe so. I'm looking forward to the day. The day when all the fools will have everything exposed and judged. Now, I should brief you on the new request. There is a mystery-themed tour whose participants are said to go missing. We have been asked to find out the identity of the tour's organizer and their goal. So you know the client is anonymous. Sounds as fishy as it could get. An important point of note. If they realize who we are and why we're there, they may cancel the tour outright. Does this mean that we'll be participating in the tour incognito? You may hear angels sounding their trumpets. But please, do be careful. Art is cool, I know, right? Isn't it, Stray? So this Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour? Mysterious tour, unknown organizer, were people going missing? Is this for real? And I heard it's an invite only, right? It means we'll be there instead of the client. They okay handing us the ticket or whatevs? Should I wear a mask or something? How'd that help? This ain't a hardcore deep cover gig. No probs unless they realize you were given the tour tickets. So don't you go introducing yourself as center rep, okay? I'll try not to. Anyway, on the menu today, find out the identity of the tour's organizer and their goal, eh? With the risk of having the tour itself called off, if the organizer realizes who we are. So I should wear a mask then. We're regular normies, no one's gonna even notice anything we do. That's that. Mind checking the socials about the tour itself for starters. Yes. But yeah, the art's so good. I love the art in this one. And the mystery, overall mystery of like, what the hell's the grand reset? What is the great reset? What is it about? What happens when it hits 0? I also like the smaller mysteries we solve too. They're very interesting. We're going undercover. Better read up a bit about the tour, yeah? Can't find any info on the tour outside socials. Need to check for rumors about this obscure Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. And find out who they might be going on. Indeed. This is the tour? Looks like it. Only select participants. What a concept. That sounds like a tour I would totally love to go. I would totally love to go on an occult tour. That'd be awesome. Should probably look up Occult and Dark. You might get some hits from old posts. Seems like there's tons of rumors though. Might be able to narrow things down with some keywords from people who went before. Okay. Shinobazu Pond Anomaly. Anomaly, unsolved case, underground facility, barrier. Sounds like quite the tour. A secret base, something like that exists? They're watching way too many action movies. I know the story of Seigo-san statue. He flips the page on the book he's holding. No, that's actually Kinjiro Ninomina. I can't talk. So I gotta gather info on the tour. Congestion causes rips in the space-time continuum. That's the thing. I wonder who said that. Okay, so we gotta search Occult and Dark. Okay, so too many search results. Oh, wait. Get that word. Maybe I'll find some tour participants with this word. All right. So now I gotta do both of those. Selected Occult and Dark. Bam. I did get an invite email. Okay. Going after tour and never coming back. Do people go missing? That's hard to believe. Okay, let's see. I like how one of the things to do in this game to solve cases is to doom scroll. That's beautiful. those who've been on the tour seem pretty happy with it. And I guess people aren't actually going missing. Well, probably not everyone. So some people are saying it was like a dream. What's with this tour? Another participant. Do they know this person, Jasmine? If it's the Yamada gas mask, pretty famous as a web yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna interact with everything. Going missing, meaning misfortune, really? People going missing, so if the police would totally normally get involved. An invite team comes even if you've never signed up? Really now? And people just go with it and join? That is curious. Qualify? I wonder how many people sign up in the first place. I'm just gonna interact with everything. All right, let's go back here. Okay, that updates my journal. Okay, invite only. Okay, here we go. We done the social media doom scroll for the day. The tour was better known than I thought, and more people have been on it than I expected. Basically, people are talking about it as if it's a rumor or something. Maybe it's like a hobby for the organizer. Would you go on a mysterious tour where people are known to disappear, guys? Would you go on that? A tour focusing on mystery spots in the Ueno area, fully invite only. And it said that some participants have gone missing. That's the point of this request. Isn't this case pretty dangerous then? For now, we sneak in as normies and hide who we are from the organizer and participant. Head to the meeting point, blend in with the group, gather clues, ninja style, okay? Ready as I'll ever be. I am horrible at stealth. We're gonna mess this up instantly. I think it's that group there. Excuse me, is this the meeting point? No, I don't think so. We're looking for the Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. We read that we'd be gathering here. You are registered. Kindly show me your invitation DMs. Yes. Thank you. Kindly wait here for a few more. So this is the people that I am with. Now I'm suspicious of every single one of you. Oh, that's the Yamada gas mask person, I think. I'm sorry for being rude. I didn't know anyone would be taking part in pairs. I'm glad we have more girls joining us. You're together? Is that even legit? First time I heard that +1s were valid. That being said, I wouldn't have had any friends willing to accompany me here. Now that all our participants are here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a journey of mystery and deep insight. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour starts here. Oh boy. I'm excited to go missing. Thank you everyone for your patience. Introducing myself, I will be your humble guide and butler doing this tour. We have handouts for you about today's tour. Thank you. Do you have any for us too? Strange, we're short one envelope. Great start. Or what, maybe some snuck their way in? Everyone's invitation DMs were correct, so that wouldn't be the case. My sincere apologies. Please share the handout among yourselves. Oh, okay. Now, if everyone could open the envelopes I handed you. You'll find this tour's concept detailed inside. The first location is right here, Chinobazu Pond. Hey, what the hell? Is something wrong? Well, there's this creepy paper in mine, yeah? What the hell? Is this part of the fun or what? Actually, yes. Good guess, sirree. Congratulations. Okay, that wasn't part of it. He's stuttering. That is... That card comes with a special bonus prize. We'll be sending you something at a later date. Oh yeah? I heard this tour had some people going poof in the past. You sure it's safe to even be here? Yes, exactly, Mr. Guide. That is wholly incorrect. Just rumors, I tell you. No doubt a result of the deep mystery surrounding this tour. So, back to the tour. Shinobazu Pond is our first mystery spot. Our mystery tour activities begin here. Mystery tour activities? A 4-digit number is hidden here in Shinobazu Pond that is related to the next spot. Please work together to try and find it. Let the mystery begin! I'm a bit worried about our guide. Yeah, I don't think that paper was planned. There's a 3. This boat is really dirty. The seat and pedals are all rusty and polypart, might be older than the others. I don't see any 4-digit numbers. There is a number 3 in the back of the boat, but this isn't it, is it? I'll note down just in case. Wait, I have an idea. I'll cheat. Is this a shadow man? You sound shivering, kind of creepy. Or is this shadow looks like a person but gives me the creeps? What are they doing? Writing something somewhere high up? Maybe this is a trace of an organizer writing the 4-digit numbers somewhere. Nothing near their hand. How could that be? Check the sign. Oh, so the lotus flower bloom at certain times a year. 4 digits. Don't see them anywhere. What's this? A rope tied to some of the signposts. Looks like on the other end of the rope. What the hell? No 4-digit number. Okay, the 4-digit number is probably these. Ah, there's some graffiti in the corner with some numbers. 5S Kinoko was here. People who graffitied their names like this must be pretty proud of themselves. Number 8. It's not 4-digit anyway. Well, it's 3. It's gonna be 3813. Because I am smart. Number 13. It's 3813. Very obvious. Stop and think for a bit. I've been told to look for a 4-digit number, but where could it be? It's on the boat! God damn it! It's so easy. Can't find it anywhere. What should I do? You seem distressed, Mrs. Ami. Even if you search the location, there's a possibility your searches were insufficient. Hypothesizing on where you should search might help you revisit such possibilities. He says I saw a number of swan boats in the pond. What were we missing? Maybe it's written on the back of the swan boat. Okay. Head. I know it's on Swan Boat. Written on the head of the Swan Boat number 13. That must be it. Swan Boat used to be near that shadow. The organizer wrote the numbers on it. Boat floated over to where it is now. I should go recheck Swan Boat number 13. Alright, look closer. Oh wait. Maybe it came off. Won't the boat float away like this? I don't see any park keepers. Here we go. I guess it correctly, the number should be on the boat's head. Ah, there it is. 0921, that's 4 digits. That must be it. I should go tell our guide now. All right, let's go. 4-digit number. Well done, that's the number. As for what the number means, we know the next location. I believe maybe perhaps we need to wait until the time limit for everyone else's answers. Just kindly bear with us a while longer. Alright, so maybe I'll ask him some questions. I'm not full up to speed with the story, to be honest. The story is indeed full of mysteries. Tour of a window area's mystery spot by invitation only. Game-based activities are part of the draw, no doubt. The biggest point of note is that no one here, including myself, knows the full details of Tour's planned course. You mean you don't even know what we'll be doing next? That is weird. You didn't get... Oh yeah, my sincere apologies. I merely brought along the materials I received. So it's unlikely I'd forgotten just one of the envelopes. So we're supposed to look for 4-digit related. Okay. Oh. Alright, sorry. I just had to answer. Okay, but you don't actually know the entire routine. Indeed not. Who's the organizer? It's not you, is it? Oh, of course not. I'm just the humble hired guide. I've never actually met the organizer. Isn't that fascinating, Tor? That is very bizarre. Guide is leading us through the tour while adding to the fun. However, when it comes to the tour's plans, he has no idea about the details since he's a hired guide. If participants have gone missing before, what if something happens this time too? Weird. Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai. Oh hey, Yamada here. I work as a writer. You're Yamada Gas Mask, right? Heard you're famous on web journals. Let me take the mask off so it's easier to talk. Also, just Yamada's fine without the gas mask. I do participate. Not much to explain, really. I got a DM invitation, I showed up. I guess since this tour draws a lot of interest, I thought I could write about it. You'll be reporting on the tour? Pretty much, just go ahead and do my journal thing. About the other participants? Never met any of them, don't know them. Of course. It was so easy and kind of disappointed. Found it right after the search started. You know, I did too, man. Alright. Madagascar who showed up wearing his namesake. Seems like he's actually famous, but what was his job again? He's a web journalist. Better not offend him or he might might get us with his writing. Okay, so we're just taking notes of everyone. Hello, I'm Azami Fujiwara. Nice to meet you, Fujiwara-san. As in the historical Fujiwara family, including Fuhito Fujiwara. Why did you participate? Say I have a special interest in the occult. I did receive a DM invitation. Joining was the only option. Of the other participants, I'm not interested. But that Yamada Gasmask seems famous online. To be clear, I don't know him personally, I just know of him online. Oh, pardon me, I got distracted thinking about something else. I have a lot on my mind, so I'm leaving that to the others. So we might as well just sum up everyone. He loves the occult. He loves a VTuber? Wait, that was one of the options? That's so funny. That is so funny. A trusty companion on the tour. We should ask him for advice so we can. Oh my god, I can't believe that was an option, was he loves a VTuber. And that VTuber's me, baby! That's so funny. Alright, I'm Azami. Hello, Zombie Shum. I'm Kimura. Glad to meet you. Why did you participate? Something of a horror story fan, especially the guidance? A man's face showed up in a photo I took here before. who's this person? Pond has a rumor of a man's ghost who has hunched over and mumbles something. There's a rumor about people who see his face get pulled into the pond. So it might be the ghost in the photo. Scary, huh? That's some rumor. I feel like I might learn something about the ghost if I joined this tour. I was really happy as I didn't think I'd actually get an invite. A ghost. I've had my yearly dosage of ghost encounters. I'm really not good at this kind of thing, so I haven't found a clue. Waiting for someone else? Alright, let's make notes about absolutely everyone. Ghost appears by the pond. Okay, so we're getting more info on everyone. And now I think it's just this one guy left. I'm a zombie. Oh yeah, well, I'm Matsuda. Did you participate? I'm not interested in all this, but this tour is pretty popular, yeah? I had zero interest in the cult stuff, but I did get that invitation message. So I figured, why the hell not? Why waste it? Like I said, the rumor about people going sayonara. Wonder what's actually going on. Oh yeah, of course. That Gasmat kid, he's raking in the dough with the name and shame in articles, yeah? He's probably up to date on stuff like that, no? About the other two participants, didn't expect much from an occult tour. What a bunch of losers. I was hoping we might get some celebs, but only one who shows his Yamada gas mask? This guy sucks. And figure out where the 4-digit number is? You really doing that quiz thing then? No offense, but no. Just hurry up and solve it for us, yeah? This guy sucks. Mr. Machoda! Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Non-existent. He does not like the occult. But so yeah, it's a bit strange why he showed up then. They have swan boats. I remember writing these when I was little. Okay, I'm just gonna look at everything because we still got 2 more clues to pick up. Another swan boat. This one's off. I wonder why. I already solved the code. God damn it. But I'm grown up now. I should be fine. Speaking of Jasmine. Wow, we're in just like that. Just talk normally. You don't want to stand out. Oh yeah, about the envelope we didn't get. Gasmat, let me take a pic if you ever need to check on anything. I do want to look at it. I don't really get it, but the people going missing vibe from this. It's just a regular tour so far. I gotta agree. The tourist handouts don't say much either. Should still be careful though. Can I look at it? Stop whispering! Okay, so... mystery of the spot is to find an 4-digit number. I heard that some people went missing during this tour. That couldn't be an unfounded accusation. Organizer made that much clearer. Okay, I obviously have to do something with the glasses, I feel. Could it be the man that showed up in Kimura-san's photo, the one walking around hunched over? I don't know if he's a ghost, but he's scary either way. Does the pond swallow people who see the ghost's face? Seeing the trace doesn't count, right? It's not the ghost himself. Okay, I'm not seeing really anything. Where are these last 2 clues? Do I have to talk to someone specific again? Can I have a word? Call me Yamada. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can ask him. Have you heard the rumor that people on this tour went missing? About that, I don't think amateur snooping is gonna dig up much. Do you think people actually went missing? Honestly, I don't know. Since we don't know who exactly they're inviting. Oh, right. I was able to interview a former participant, though. Oh. What did you hear from the participant? Yeah, well, their story wasn't quite believable. You mentioned wandering into a different time, or that it felt like another world. It seems they experienced something quite out of the ordinary. How could that be? Anyway, gonna see whether they were telling the truth or not. Intriguing. Okay, he doesn't have... Let's see. Mind if we talk for a bit? Okay, no info from him. Oh, here we go. I saw him, the man's ghost. What? I mean the man's ghost that you mentioned who walks around the pond hunched over. What, you saw him? Well, kind of saw, but not quite. But you believed me. Thank you, Asami. This means a lot. Yeah, that didn't really help. I want to see if I can talk to this guy. Oh, here we go. I spoke Mr. Gasmask about the missing participants. So did they go missing, yeah? It doesn't know for certain whether anyone really went missing. It said participants mentioned wandering into some strange place. So, isn't that the problem, wandering to strange places? Who'd even risk managing this tour? Yeah, that didn't really give me my clue. Maybe I talked to the guide again. Oh, here we go. About previous tours, I heard that the participants found themselves in otherworldly locations. Have you seen those places yourself? No, I haven't. This is my first time guiding this tour, so I don't know about previous installments. Oh, I see. I did read in the organizer's email what we do to end up somewhere strange. I'm told to let you know once we found the 4-digit number, so good luck finding it. I'll keep trying. Now we found the number. Please tell us what to do if we find ourselves somewhere strange. I did promise you that. With no further ado, go back to the way you came without deviating, that is all. Is that kind of obvious? Well, it's the only thing I've been told, so... If that's the case, then I guess making a mental note just in case. Ah. Jasmine, I think we gathered what we can here. Oh yeah, Director's gonna call then? Let's step away from everyone just for a bit. Okay. Hey, Mr. Guide? We're waiting for an urgent call. Mind giving us a minute? Of course, please let me know when you're ready. Hey, we should be good. It's ringing. How's it going? Director-san? Nice work on joining the tour. Let's see, get this identification done quickly. Let's get it done quick. All right, here we go. Identification of the curse in progress. That said, perhaps it's a bit too early this time. Seriously? It's not like anything has happened unlike the previous cases. Is there even an urban myth that fits this? Not all urban myths leave ample clues or traces. Narrowing down the anomaly from a hazy silhouette. You could say that's the essence of our investigations. I guess. Now on to the identification. First of all, what's at the center of this investigation? A mysterious tour. It happens only irregularly. Is invite only, and the organizer is unknown. Almost a mystery novel of its own. So, Mrs. Ami, this tour has been held previously. What was the anomalous rumor said to have happened before? Participants went missing during the tour. Yeah! Precisely. No, the rumors have neither been identified or denied nor confirmed. There are rumors that participants go missing while on this tour. Wow! Moving on. Previous participants on the tour who made it back seem to have left intriguing comments. So, Mrs. Ami, what was it those participants saw during the tour? Someplace out of this world. Yes, indeed. They wandered into some place out of this world and made it back. My final question. It is said that you should wander to some place out of the world. There is one thing you can do to escape. So, Mrs. Ami, what was this method? An approach that would allow you to make it back here. Go back the way you came. That's what our guide was told by the organizer. There are many ways to escape. You should wander to someplace out of the world. And for this case, to avoid going missing, you want to go back the way you came. urban myth that matches the circumstances would be. Yeah, we identified it! Netherworld. No, my god, the nether! Not the nether. The netherworld? Hell, the underworld, the Fey world, places other than this world. Further dimensions, worlds in past or future timelines. A collective notion for such anomalous spaces. The netherworld sounds scary, but can it even be called an urban myth? Rumors of otherworldly place, and talk of getting caught in it and going missing. Those would constitute a full-fledged urban myth. I see, I think. Decisive for this identification was the advice to go back to the way you came. You should find yourself there. Oh, that might seem obvious. But the netherworld, known as urban myth going back to the way you came, has a special meaning as well as being the only viable method of escape. A seemingly obvious way out. Organized and mentioning it in clearly means that this tour involves the netherworld. Makes sense to suppose so. Great! This investigation's goal is to fully assess a full picture of the tour and to determine the organizer's goal. If anything happens, go back the way you came. Please keep that in mind as you continue. Yes, I will. Yeah, we're going to hell, Jasmine. Netherworld, eh? Be careful, cool? But how exactly? I'll try to be careful too. Yeah, cool, how? Everyone, we'll be moving on to the next location. It should be a 10-minute walk or so, but should you get lost? This tour being what it is, we might find ourselves going back the way we came. Please make sure to follow me there. Back the way we came for clowns who wander off from the group? Don't even think about slowing us down. Well, off we go then. Interesting. Yes. Esteemed participants, this is the second location of our Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. A murder scene? What? I think I know this place. Checking my notes, yes, your attention please. 7 years ago, this spot was the stage for a murder case. Flowers and a photo of the victim? Wait, that guy kind of looks like the guy from the picture that the lady had. Yeah, the person in the frame. He's the ghost in my photo. Huh? Photo, what? May I continue? We'll be taking a short break and seeing the sights here. And we'll also have a simple quiz related to the incident. A quiz? Happy quizzing. Here on the murder scene. It was unsolved, yeah? Not that occult egghead whoever did it or something. Nonsense, everybody knows Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. Fujiwara-san? That was a false charge, no question about it. Why the sudden outburst? Kisaragi rings a bell. Where did I hear that name again? So he was a ghost after all. The plot thickens. For now, let's take a short break. After that, we'll start with an overview of the premises. Weird vibes. I agree, why are they acting like this? Also, I haven't seen anything Netherworld-like so far. Guess we're not at the entrance yet? Don't know. I think we're fine, though. We're here to scope out this tour and what the organizer's up to. You're right, if nothing happens, then nothing scary comes for us. Main concern now is the others acting all strange. Not the murder that happened here 7 years ago, was it? They're all acting kind of awkward after hearing that. Let's look around on socials during this break. Great idea. Oh boy, howdy! Oh, look at them! They're so cute! Ueno makes me think of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Is that what they mean by the murder 7 years ago? What was the incident about? Wait, you don't know? Raised as a princess under a rock or what? Maybe? You get credit for jumping into a mystery tour with zero prior knowledge. The Ueno Tenchu incident is a famous one. Should be able to dig up posts from back then too. it should still be an active topic, since the alleged culprit was pretty famous. The incident had a massive impact on society back then. Posts from that time should give you an idea of what it was like. Didn't think the incident would be that famous. Why haven't I heard about it? Should I try to read the news a bit more? Alright. Well, before we continue, I'm gonna do a quick BRB, so I'll be right back. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I return. Let us doom scroll. That's so helpful. Social's the best starting point. Article for some of the news ago. This famous incident they're talking about, murder case from quite a while ago, happened at this park. All right, let's just keep clicking everything. And Tenshu, another article from back then. The Ueno Tenshu incident is pretty infamous. You really don't know about it? Wait, this person, this picture. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Bam! Nab those keywords! Should search it up. All right. Let's look for more keywords. A streamer, not the police? All right, Kisaragi. You're even if you wait, the book in the park, isn't it? Isn't it? Didn't we remember like last time we played and there was a book in the park that we had to get for the guy, and I think Kisaragi wrote it. Even if you wouldn't say the book is niche, it isn't for masses either. Tsutomu Kisaragi was a uni professor. Same time he was working as an occult researcher. That's amazing. And he's the culprit for the Ueno Tenshu incident? I think that's the book. I'll look it up. Alright, cool. So let's look at the Tenshu incident first. Oh. Both, I guess. Alright. What would Kisaragi do such a thing? If you look into it, you should be able to find out. Okay, rumors. That means Kisaragi had a motive. Who knows? Could be that. Taken out by the powers that be. Whatever the book says is just some conspiracy theory. Oh. Kisaragi committed that because of this. Of an assistant professor, the internet blew up with comments. Alright, another keyword. Okay. So now, if we search up this, that might give us more info. Okay. He committed it before he could be exposed as the culprit. Choosing it before people found out. Either way, nothing to do with the occult. Kisaragi's book was all about dispelling occult stereotypes like that. In this case, people say just whatever biased things they want. It's not... Him choosing to take his life does not necessarily mean he's guilty. It could just mean like all the hate that he was getting too much to him. It could be many things. Ideologies. So what else am I looking for? Just gonna interact with everything. Tenshu incident is unsolved. Caught up on the Ueno Tenshu incident. Kisaragi committed that, and some people think it was a false accusation. The case itself is still unsolved, and most of the posts were just unbelievable. The info going around on social media was total chaos. Things they were saying about him. Even if Kisaragi were guilty, did he really have to go that far? This kind of mess would flood your timeline each day. I've seen even worse. So much going on, I feel overwhelmed. Yeah, it's kind of social media, it's awful. So the Ueno Tenshu incident was really well known. Yeah, made a lot of news for sure. And Kisaragi got piled on like crazy, not surprising he gave up. Also about Kengo Nomura, was it? The victim. Killed near the pond in Ueno. Other thing. Ghost in Kimura-chan's photo, could it be him, right? I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Kengo Nomura's ghost from Kimura-san's photo. Just a thought. Could Nomura-san actually still be alive too? Nah, no way it's that again. Once in a lifetime is enough already. Then maybe an alternate Nomura-san from the netherworld? Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's get back to the tour. Yeah, I don't know, ma'am. There's a lot going on. We're back! Sorry, did we keep you waiting? No problem. We're all here now, so... Introducing the second mystery spot on the Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. This is a scene from the Ueno Tenshu incident. Ta-da! So here we are. This is the scene of what's known as the Ueno Tenshu incident 7 years ago on September 21st. September 21st? That's what the 0921 number meant. The victim, Kengo Nomura, is said to have been attacked here by the culprit. Yet numerous mysteries remain unsolved, including the murderer's identity and motive, and the Tenshu message. Rumors say Kengo Nomura's ghost appears in front of anyone trying to solve the case, and takes them away to someplace unknown. Or so I heard. Ah! Maybe, maybe not. Someplace unknown. Could that be the netherworld? No. Here's the next puzzle we'd like everyone to solve. The Ueno Tenshu incident was named after a piece of paper with the word Tenshu written on it. Where was that paper actually found? The organizer had hidden an envelope somewhere within this area, and solving the puzzle will lead you to it. Our next destination will be in the envelope. Best of luck in finding it. It should contain information on the Ueno Tenshu incident as well. What? To tell you the truth, I have not been informed about all the rest of our locations or schedule. So please work together and find it for everyone. Ready or not, the search is on. Interesting. Where was the Tenshu paper found? Let me cheat. The place sure is creepy. The shadow looks like it's touching the photo. Setting something up might be the tour organizer's shadow. Oh, the thing's behind that, isn't it? Oh yeah, totally. Photo of Kengo, victim of the Ueno Tenshu incident. They have flowers too. Would a photo of the victim of a 7-year-old murder still be around? Wonder who put this here for a tour, perhaps. Can I not look at it closer? Statue of a child angel, but with graffiti on it, jeez. Statue's titled To the Great Beyond. Is this telescope for observing the Great Beyond? An angel? Why does that ring a bell? Alright. Fujiwara, were you able to solve the puzzle? No, not quite yet. Any progress in solving the puzzle? Well, I do happen to have a certain degree of confidence in my ability to solve riddles and puzzles. I'd say I'm actually quite good at them. This particular puzzle is outside my area of expertise, so I prefer to leave it all to you, yes. Do you know anything about the Tenshu incident? To be honest, the Tenshu incident is the worst case of false accusation since the war. Is it possible a wholly unwarranted stigma on Dr. Kisaragi's name? Yes. Since the war, that bad. Do you happen to like, Kisaragi? Well, it's not really about liking or disliking him. For people like us, Dr. Kisaragi is viewed as a living deity. I can say without any reservation, yes indeed. For those of us with similar interests, that might you call the otaku. That book was a shining light of a gift. Wow. In conclusion, Dr. Kisaragi is author of such a book. The likelihood of him becoming a criminal would be beyond the realm of possibility. And yet the general public, they lack the social literacy to discern. So as his book also mentioned, a stigma is hard to shed once in place. Thank you for sharing that. Brevi. Kisaragi was falsely accused. The fact that this truth is kept from widespread acceptance suggests it's a conspiracy by some powerful entity. Sure, man. Matsuda-san, may I have a word? Eh? Alright, Tenku incident. No idea. Oh. Well, that, okay. Don't care, find that envelope so we can move on. I see. What about your paper? About the strange paper in your envelope earlier. Want to see it? This is a drawing of a snake. Ah, who knows? I guess it is. Anyway, is this really a bonus draw like you said? Do me a favor and check with the guide what he meant by that, would you? Okay, sure. This point though, what does that snake even mean? There's a snake on the statue! Organize to put the paper in the envelope. Could it be related to the netherworld? There's a snake on the statue. Kimimura, could I ask you something? Kimura, you saw the photo in the frame, right? I knew I'd seen his ghost. Does that mean I'll be taken away? Are you alright? You look kind of pale. The photo I showed you, the man's ghost. Do you think he might be Nomura-san? The Tenchu incident? She's trembling. Must be really scared of the ghost. If she is, maybe I shouldn't say I think so. They do look similar, but might be a coincidence. They say if you see a ghost face, the dead man pulls you into the pond. Our guy just mentioned a similar story too. I think he made up that story about Nonimura-san. Ghost just to spice up the tour. Really? Let me check with our guide just to be sure. Then you don't have to worry. Okay, this lady's cute. Alright, let's talk to Gas Mask. Mr. Gas Mask, could I talk to you? I guess. About the riddle. Since you're a journalist, perhaps you know something. About what? Back when the incident happened, did you do any research on it? Would you happen to know where the Tenshu paper was found, for example? Yeah, well, the person who first discovered Kengo Nonimura lying here, I heard they passed while jogging. They called an ambulance, and after Nonimura was carried off, they noticed the Tenshu paper. I found it after the victim was carried off. Wouldn't you notice a paper like that right away? I should probably check the area first. It was under his body! So therefore it's under the framed photo. So the Tenshu incident hasn't been solved yet. What are your thoughts on it? My thoughts? Well, if you mean my personal view. Kisaragi, the occult expert, some say he's innocent, but personally I think he's a strong suspect. Why is that? Well, obviously. Must be the reason for that much controversy. The victim, Nonimura, was the staff of the Ueno Ancient History Museum. Just like the Kisaragi as an occult researcher and Nonimura were clashing with ancient history matters. Kisaragi and Nonimura were fighting about ancient history. Creepy occult type and academic historian, all oil and water. Much. Kisaragi was an occult researcher, but I thought he was a uni professor too. Is that story even true? I wanted to ask Matsuda-san? Don't mention it, I said, but he works at the Ancient History Museum, which means he's a colleague of the victim. Oh wait, he lied to me! Huh? Alright. Wrath of the Heavens. Divine wrath that strikes down evil heart, which the incident itself was named after. But why did the murderer leave such a paper? He didn't seem evil. That he deserved such a fate. Oh my god, look at all that nose notes. I have questions for you, man. I heard you were his colleague. Yeah, I sure was, but this Nomura guy? Didn't know him too well. And you, playing amateur detective or what? No, that's not it. And do me a favor and cut the detective crap. Gets on my nerves. Yeah. Well, that's intriguing information. Reminder on the quiz. Where was the Tenshu paper discovered? Best wishes on your search. About the ongoing quiz. Would you take a hint? I would if I could, but To be honest, the organizer only gave me the quiz text itself, so I don't actually know the answer, let alone the envelope's info on where to go next or info of the Tenchu incident. What? What are we gonna do if nobody knows the answer? Oh, oops. Not good. Guess it's up to everyone to solve the riddle then. Do you know about the incident? I hate to admit, but 7 years ago I was away in Spain studying, dancing. In Spain? I was there for a couple of years, hoping to go pro. I chose to move to Morocco for a 3-year stint at a sushi place. Sushi in Morocco? I got back to Japan 2 years ago. I have no idea about the events prior to that. I see. What you told us earlier about the ghost of Nomura? The place people who encountered him being taken to unknown places? Oh yes, yes. It was written in the materials I was told to read at that location. I tried my best to make it sound creepy, hope you liked it. Story true? The ghost actually exists, you mean? Can't really say either. Being just a hired guide. Oh, I see, of course. That's probably better if I tell Imura that the ghost isn't real. Yeah, so she won't panic. About the paper Matsuda found in his envelope. Oh, about that. That's kind of a, like, what was that about? It didn't seem like something you'd prepare for a show or as a surprise. It'd be nice of you not to tell other participants, but I wasn't told there'd be something like that inside. But I did improvise quite well, yes? I'll just message a report to the organizer, so please let Matsuda-san know that he's indeed the winner, please. So you don't know what it means either. I wonder if the drawing is supposed to mean something. I should ask someone well-versed in occult matters. Okay, I know who to ask then. This person. The drawing. About the paper found. There was a strange snake drawing on it. Do you know what it means? Could possibly be this? The serpent is held by the cretin healer priestess. No, that doesn't add up. Cretin healer pleased us? Oh, I know. This must be Sujin-sama, a water god. I don't understand. In Brevi. In other words, the serpent is not a random snake, but an icon related to the Sujin Shrine. Water deity from the Sujin Shrine. I see. Thank you for that info. We should check on the other drawings that look similar to this one. That does look like a water deity drawing, like the one Matsuda-san got. Would Fujiwara-san know something? Oh my lord. The monument right beside you! About the monument next to the victim's photo. Are you aware of the significance of that trumpet? Trumpet? It's said to resurrect the dead when blown. There's a certain secret theory too. It also said to be a sign calling out for the gates to be opened. Oh. Drawing on the monument's pedestal. What do you think it means? This is just what I infer, but the angel's trumpet opens the gates. Drawn there is Sujin-sama, a water god. The gate that connects here and the beyond, the world we are in, the netherworld, may be here. Could the serpent perhaps be enticing us there? Could it be? In Brevi. That'd mean we are being invited into the netherworld. The netherworld? I have nothing conclusive, however. Alright, I gotta talk to you again. Never mind. I gotta talk to you again. Our guide mentioned he didn't know it was ghost rumors are true or not. We probably shouldn't tell her that that as is, right? Anything wrong? I asked the guide about the ghost he mentioned. He merely brought it up to spice up the tour. Oh, really? Thank you. I feel much better hearing that. That's what I heard, so you can relax. As long as the ghost doesn't show up or anything. Are you okay now? Will you be okay now? Yes, thank you. I thought you could handle the occult and the horror. But I think I really felt anxious there for a bit. I hear you. I'm scared of ghosts and monsters myself. Glad you're with us on this tour, Azami. I think I'll be okay for the next spot as well. Thanks again. Would you have any idea where the Tenchu paper was found? If it was a piece of paper, you'd think it was on the ground near the scene, right? Not much of a hint, of course. You know anything about the incident? The incident? Let me think. Those terrible t-shirts, perhaps? T-shirts? Soon after the case attracted attention, t-shirts printed with the Tenchu word went really popular. Don't you remember? It was quite the boom. T-shirts exploiting the incident. Wonder if this is related to the puzzle. Probably not, but still. I should keep this in mind. Bruh. Okay, t-shirts. Atsuda-san, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts? Those annoying tees with trash taste? They were based on the incident. Yeah, writing Tenchu on shirts to copy the murder. Some also had a mindless words that got me or owned. People loved it. I hate the way they printed those on the backs of the tees too. Yeah, okay, so okay, it is what I thought. The word was printed on the backs. Yeah, of course. That's what the case was about. Okay. Okay, let's go. About the t-shirts. Mr. Gasmax, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts? Yeah, those, sure. T-shirts based on the incident, pretty popular then. Could the puzzle be related in some way? Could be, don't know for sure. You think it's a thing, might want to ask around. I know! Now I can finally check. The Tenchu paper was pasted on the victim's back. Let's check behind the frame first. Not here. Oh my god. I'm about to lose my dang marbles. So were you able to find it? Yes, I was, but I probably need the paper. Or let's observe. White lines on the concrete road showing what it seems to be a human outline. So Tenchu incident happened here. Did someone draw this for the tour? I mean, probably. The Tenchu paper was found lying on the ground. It would have been around here. But I don't see any envelopes lying around. Should I look around with... Alright. This is Ami. I actually envy you. Due to my power of vision, I am unable to enjoy this event. Your envy isn't really helping, Director. It's a similar deal to the pond from earlier. Try forming a hypothesis to narrow down what you might have missed. Also for this location is, where was the Tenchu paper hidden? According to Mr. Gasmask, the paper was found after Nomura-san was carried off. Where was the envelope hidden? Maybe it's the back of the victim's photo. Okay. Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo. So same thing, just different words. Goddamn! Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo. Must be it. If Nomura-san's photo is supposed to represent him, then maybe the envelope is passed directly on the back of the photo itself and not on the photo frame. We should give that photo a proper check. Bro, I've tried! Let me! Oh, I hate that you have to like click through everything even though you already know what to do. If you open up the frame and check behind the photo itself. Nothing here, why not? I was positive it would be here. What's this? Looks like something was pasted here. Maybe the envelope was here at some point. The shadow wasn't hiding the envelope behind the photo. It was shown taking the envelope. Someone must have figured out the answer before I got here. Who might that be? Maybe the man with the envelope? No. Maybe you? Maybe Gas Mask? Hi Stardust, how are you doing? Did you really already find the envelope? Already taken the envelope, correct? Ha! Yeah, sorry, I wasn't keeping it a secret or anything. Professional force of habit. I tend to hold off info I find. Do you know why the envelope was behind the photo? The paper was on Nomura-san's back, so the hiding place reflects that. Correct? Hey, good guess, you got it. What was the envelope, by the way? There were 2 envelopes. One was a map to the next location, the other was info on the Tenchu incident. I'll go ahead and hand this to the guys. But yeah, this game's called Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We're solving urban myths and legends. It's very interesting. A lot of reading though. My throat hurts. My throat hurts from all the reading. Esteemed participants, I hope you've all enjoyed this occasion. A round of applause for Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who was first to find the envelope. Oh, I'm homesick today, but that means I get to catch some streams. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Get to the point. What did it say about the Tenchu incident anyway? Oh, of course. Checking right now. Oh, forgot to tell you. I had the Tenchu incident envelope here on me. Oh, and what's the big deal? Seems fair to me. I'm the one who found the envelope before anyone else. It's a scoop. I'm not gonna just give it away. Is the tour okay with this? Well, Mr. Gasmax did find the envelope first, and he did hand me the map of the next location. The only meaning of this current location is that Dr. Kisaragi's false accusation spawned here, so the wise thing to do would be simply head to the next one. Then let us take a 10-minute comfort break and then head to the next spot. Our next location is unknown to anyone, one of Ueno's occult secrets. Are you ready to head to the unknown? Yeah, get my doom scrolling break! Hell yeah, man! Kimura has seen Kengo Nomura's ghost. Matsuda was Nomura's colleague. And that snake drawn on the pedestal of the angel statue. We haven't seen anything related to the netherworld so far. Don't let your guard down. No idea what could be coming. Is he on the phone? I traded numbers with Kimura-san. We're friends now. Jeez, we're on duty, you know. Anyway, let's check the occult spots in Ueno while we can. I don't trust Kimura. I don't trust her. Maybe she's the organizer. Who knows? We don't know who the organizer of this is. The request for this case was to find out who the organizer is and what their goal is. Might help us hone in on that if we pre-gather info at the next occult spot. Right, on it. Let's see, get started. I'll gather info on occult spots in Ueno. Grab any keywords related to the netherworlds in Ueno. Alright, get that word. Alright, Ueno. We need to find more keywords. Prison. The dog was a guardian? Quite the sus urban legend. Urban myth, rather. Demon portal. Okay, what's this? I got a journal update. What's this? Military facility. I think they're making tanks or something down there. I'd be curious as to how they get tanks above the ground. If so, I'll take that. Looks like the underground passages can be considered otherworldly. Look into that. Okay, so let's do Bop Underground. Ooh. The secret base, that means it's still in use? I can easily destroy. I'm trying to find stuff. Iron barrier under Ueno. Interesting. Oh wait, stations. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here, so maybe Ueno Station? No. Underground Station? Station? Okay, so nothing yet. So we'll just continue to interact with things until something happens. Okay, nothing there. So let's go over here. Oh, here we go. All right. Now we got the keywords. Netherworld Station. We found something. Isaragi Station. It's just a coincidence. Or is it? A spatio-temporal dude? I'm just gonna... Otherworldly stations, okay. I'm getting pretty tired, so I think after we finish this chapter, which I don't know how long this chapter is, I think we will call it. All right. Hollow Earth theory. We're finding the underworld. Okay, we found more clues. Wow. The urban myth is the myth of the underworld. We're finding where all the moles live. Yes, we are. Indeed, we are. Okay, we're just gonna continue to collect all the info. So we have one more clue to find. And I don't feel like reading every interaction! Well, at least, like, not in this section. Interdimensional elevator. Alright, we're done. Yay! I got snacks. Nom 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 nom. There are a lot of stories about the netherworld. Starting to feel like there are portals everywhere. Oh my god! Still not sure what exactly the netherworld is. All we're turning up are vague stories about the netherworld supposedly being there. There wasn't anything convincing about what happens if you do find yourself there. There was talk about a place out of this world from earlier. Not much for witnesses. You get to the netherworld, you'd just be stranded there, right? Hope that's not where we're heading now. I doubt we go on to netherworld safari. The organizer wouldn't want that liability. But how about the rumors of people going missing from this tour? Yeah. We still don't know yet. And this is our next location. It's just a random building. This rundown old place is the next spot? Yes, I will check again. Please be aware that this is just the entrance. Oh, interdimensional elevator. The key is the elevator's buttons. Beep, beep, bop. Aha! A secret combination of buttons takes us there. Oh no. Could this be the famed dimensional elevator? Could it be? What the hell? We seem to be headed down beyond the existing floors. B4? Oh no, we're going to hell, man. Could this be? Behold our next mystery spot, an abandoned facility deep underneath Ueno. Wow! Where exactly are we? Is this from back during the war? Huh? Wait, oh no. The elevator, the button, it isn't responding! Ugh. No signal from my phone either. No, 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 no. Why is this happening? We may be trapped underground. If we're in a regular basement, there should be stairs leading up somewhere. Maybe we can find some Digimon? Hell yeah. Dimensional elevators don't always take you to the netherworld. The netherworld? If this is the netherworld, we need to go back the way we came. No, 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 nonsense. It couldn't possibly be. Hey, you're the guide. Stop panicking and do something. Isn't there some manual or something? For emergencies during the tour, I mean. I've received nothing of the sort. Yikes. Ah, hey, we're missing one. Wait a minute. Are we actually missing somebody? Kimura! Huh? Maybe she headed back up alone. I'm neither liable nor accountable, you hear? That's not the point. We have a strange note of some kind. Taking a look. Deep beneath Ueno from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. Another quiz. This is part of the tour too. I can't say for sure. I know absolutely nothing, like I said before. Jasmine, what should we do? Just keep calm. Would live here low-key. Sounds chill. I know, it sounds chill as fuck. Also, hi Sam, how are you doing? But Kimura is gone. We need to find her. We don't know if this is the netherworld or where she might have gone. The elevator isn't moving, which means we can't go back the way we came. So our options are limited. We can't go back, and if this is the netherworld, then... Hey, there's a puzzle here too. Could be part of the tour. If we solve it, maybe we'll get out. Sammy, we need to talk. Yes. Bruh. Well, this is boding very well. Jasmine, what are we gonna do? We're trapped. This could be just a part of the tour, you know. The guide does look seriously panicked. Also was to cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold, right? We could start by looking into that. Yes. So what are we gonna do? Tell me you have something in mind. Calm down. Solving the puzzle might lead us forward, so let us focus on that first. First, I ask the cult Otaku Fujiwara about the quiz. I'm gonna put on my glasses. Wait, there's something here. I was trying to find traces of Kimura-san, but I'm not finding anything. Why not? It's as if she disappeared while on the elevator. You're really missing then? What the fuck? The shadow is placing something on the drawers. Maybe the nameplates on the drawers were put there recently. Rose shadow, it seems like touches on the wall. Is that trace of something setting up something on the wall? Let me look. Made of thick steel. There's a lot of red rust. Ow, 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 ow. There are marks on the floor as if something was dragged away from the wall. Was it dragged towards the wall? If so, the marks are cut off at the wall, which would be kind of strange. marvelous spot for this occult fans and military fans. I'm glad you're having fun. We might be trapped here, you know. Solving the riddle would lead us to the exit, I think. The message you read earlier, do you think it's part of the tour itinerary? Deep breath, Ueno, from the underworld of ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. Cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. How about these verses? Do you know what it's supposed to mean? Well, my own theory would be as follows. Firstly, deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld as an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. This probably means you are underground, which is the underworld, which is not the realm of the living. Probably the mythical world of the dead, yes. The world of the dead! But do you know what the River of Morning and Serpent's Gold might mean too? Let me think. The message advised us to cross the River of Morning, seek the Serpent's Gold. The River of Morning mentioned here corresponds to the Sanzu River in Buddhism, or the Styx in Greek mythology. Therefore, it is suggesting we pay a gold coin to cross the river, which means we have to find a gold coin. It's probably in like the there's a slot in the wall. Supposing we do find a gold coin, how are we supposed to pay it? This is a puzzle. There should be a mechanism somewhere that allows us to. Should you look for a serpent's coin as well as the river morning? Understood. Have you noticed anything else? I see various instances of 10 heavenly stems and 12 early branches. I'd imagine those are related to the puzzle. Stems and branches. The dozen earthly branches denote a 12-year cycle. Mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Combined with 10 heavenly stems, these form a 60-year calendar. The 10 heavenly stems and the elder are the younger versions of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. The year 2020, for example, was the year of the mouse, but also the elder metal. Okay, in short, this space has numerous words combining 2 kanji, yes? I'll rip some notes of the 10 heavenly stems and 12 earthly branches. May help you solve the puzzle. Seems that the instances are lacking certain words from the 60-year cycle. Might want to determine which ones. This is where you put a coin, I think. Combination of 2 kanji, checking the Fujiwara-san's notes. Think for metal and Dutch or for sheep. How are these supposed to help us solve the puzzle? Is the red rust supposed to be river and morning? Almost missed it all in the rust. Okay. Okay. Mr. Gasmess, I'd like to talk for a bit. Yeah, what? Well, I'll ask him everything. About the info on Tenchu incident that you received at the previous location. Yeah, I thought you might ask. Do you already look inside the envelope? Not yet, actually. By the way, you. Something's off about you. Keep snooping around. I've noticed since the tour started. Oh shit, he knows. Sometimes putting on those glasses. What's up with that? Other girls with you too, observing us from a bit of a distance. Wearing a bored expression. What is really going on with her? Mr. Gasmask, do you think this is all a setup? Of course. The lights are on for one, and the puzzle is proof that this is all for show. I guess maybe so. That being said, this place is something. An abandoned underground army facility. Sick. I can see the views rolling in. Mura-san has disappeared and maybe she's gone missing. Really? Was she never on the elevator in the first place? That's not possible. I saw her on the elevator with my own eyes. Is that so? Going missing on a mystery tour. If that's true, I smell an article. That might mean we're first-hand witnesses to tour participants disappearing. Sick. Bruh. It's not really what you might think. That Matsuda guy too keeps glaring at me since I found the Tenchu incident info. Must be really concerned about what's in it. And that otaku dude, do you notice he sometimes has this weird look in his eyes? Is anyone in the store even close to normal? He's very perceptive. It's a long shot, but would you happen to have a gold serpent coin? Serpent coin? Who would have something like that? Thought so. Let me look at that. I thought this would be the most likely place to find a serpent coins. But it's nowhere in sight. Okay. Let me look at the mechanism. Just like Fujiwara-san mentioned, this kanji also formed the two kanji word. Checking the notes. Looks like younger water and for rooster are missing. Maybe part of a puzzle, I should remember them. I'm not gonna remember shit. Let me look closer. How do you read this again? Looks like for king, but I mean cow, like. Alright. Are we really trapped in here? I can't say for sure, but yes, it does look like it. What the hell? Should have never joined the superhero. It's not even interesting. Do you think it's staged? I think it's staged. Who cares as long as we get out quick? Hell, I should have called it after the last spot. Why'd you stick with us? You mentioned you weren't interested in the occult and such. Why'd you stick with us this far? None of your business. This kind of ended up here. This is random, but what would happen if to have a serpent coin? Serpent coin, when would you think I would? Okay, so no info from, what's this? Walls are clearly very old. Army tunnel number 6. Some stains look like handprints, creepy. I see something like dials on here. Looks like they can be turned. What are they for? 2 dials here look like a dial lock of some kind. Dials have kanji on them for elderwood and tiger. Two missing ones. I see. Paddle 6. This is platform raid all again, isn't it? No! Tried looking, but no luck so far. The serpent coin probably isn't around here. Can I talk to you? No way, the phone's not working. It can't be real. Take it easy there. Bruh, this dude don't know nothing. This is all part of the tour, isn't it? No, I told you, I haven't heard a thing. Please, let this all be for the show. Kimura had disappeared. Maybe she's gone missing. We're finished. We're done for. No, wait. Why did she disappear? Where? You don't just vanish into thin air. I looked around, but it really seems like she's gone. Yes, ending finale epilogue. This is on me, right? Must be, of course. Please stay calm. A search for the serpent's gold. Doomed. What should I do? We're doomed. Oh, hello. Do you happen to have a serpent coin? Serpent coins? I guess not, of course. A Japanese koban counts as a coin. Actually, yes. Really? Here it is. A koban coin from the Sujin Shrine near Shinobazu Pond in Ueno. A koban from Sujin Shrine? Could I borrow it for a bit? Sure. Oh. I can ask the dude about it. I wanna look. An old elevator with a bag dropped on the floor in front of it. Could this be Kimura-san's bag? Oh, it must be. Oh good, it won't budge. Mashing the buttons doesn't work. I don't think it's going to move. I know it's supposed to be a snake, but it looks like they put an emperor's head on poop. It kinda does. Alright, let's ask him. The coin. I couldn't find a gold coin itself, but our guide had a koban from Sujin Shrine at the Shinobazu Pond. Oh? Lo and behold. A Mizeni Mamori charm from the shrine. Water and rivers have indeed often been depicted as serpents and worshipped since the days of old. Koban coins are gold coins, of course. This would qualify as serpent's gold. Eureka! I thought the serpent's gold would be hidden somewhere in this room. If our guide had this, was it just part of the puzzle? This Koban seems to be one of the ultra hyper rare ones. Only 10 in which were minted in 2013. An ultra hyper rare design commemorating 2013, which was younger water snake year. They said to make a buff for your monetary luck. Oh wow, in fact I own one of these myself. Behold, the utter brilliance of the younger water snake kanji 2013. Cycle is 60 years. Coins would be next sold in 20 was plus with this one chance during a lifetime, so that means 2 hyper ultra rare coins just happen to coincide here. Can I solve this? No. I already know the answer. Alright, let's talk to him more. About the steel wall in the back. It's covered in red rust and looks like a river. I'm pretty sure it's the River Morning. It is indeed a possibility. Those red patterns look like a design, so it's unlikely to be a regular wall. Please check if anything else stands out. There's fully aquatic snakes. They drink fresh water, so start. Oh, snakes! That sounds cool. I like snakes. Is that even possible? Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, Mr. Yamada Gasnak owns one too. If I recall him bragging online about owning one. Okay, that is odd. Which means that 3 of those 10 coins are gathered here? A divine happenstance. Is that even possible? I'll go ask him. I want the coin. Would you happen to have a koban from the Sujin Shrine? Huh? Heard from Fujiwara that you had one. I'm hungry. Nom. Let you break online almost got flamed. Oh yeah, that snake god koban. I do in fact. And if I take a look? Here it is. It's the same one. What do you mean? Our guide, Fujiwara-san, Mr. Gas Mask. There are only 10 rare kobans issued and 3 of them are gathered here. Huh? Which means maybe Matsushita-san has one too. I'll go check on Matsushita. That is a mighty interesting coincidence. Let's guide if anything changed, will you? Matsu-san, do you have a koban from the shrine? Huh? It seems the koban is the key of escaping this place. Ah, the Suji-san koban, yeah? I have one here, see? Let me see it. It's all worn out, so you can't really tell what it says. It's the same! What up? So we'll be getting out of here, yeah? Hold on a minute, let me think this over. Yeah, why the fuck do we all have the same coin? That is so weird. Oh, wow. Trying to think. This puzzle's too hard. Let's look at the puzzle once. I know the solution! Puzzle went like, deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. Across the river morning, seek the serpent's gold. That should be it. Mrs. Ami, you have what it takes to figure this out. I believe you found both the river and the coins. Yes, that's true. Looks like the combination of 2 kanji have something to do with them. We don't know what to do with the serpent coins. The serpent coins are the kobans that everyone had. Must be some way to represent them. When you examined the dials and nameplates, there was something different about each set. And Fujiwara-san mentioned his admiration of the charm issued in 2013. The river and the kobans, what is it that we're supposed to do in the place that matches the 2? Set the dial locks on the steel wall in the back to younger water snake. Set the dial lock on the steel wall in the back to younger water snake. Yes, that must be it. There was something missing from the kanji on each dial. Only the dials on the steel wall in the back can be set to younger water snake. The year kobans came out. Let's try setting the dials on the steel wall in the back. Bro, I know! I already knew this, but I had to click everything. Younger water snake. Here we go. Yes, it opened. All right, we can open this door now. I did it. I'm a genius. I am the genius. Hey everyone, we solved the puzzle. Woo! We did it! Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped down here. Zammy, let's get the sealed door a push. You all help out too. Oh, right, let's go. Someone else is gonna be picked off, aren't they? Took a while even with everyone pushing. Dark underground tunnel. Guess we'll be following it? Elevator's out of business, only way forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide. Yeah, no, how could I possibly? We don't have much choice, let's go. Sammy, grab this. Good thing I brought flashlights, night tour and all. You're saying I'm leading this? To be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watch from the back, remember what happened to Kimura. If anyone does anything shady, I'll take them down. Okay. God damn it, no, I'm at the start of the line! This ain't good! How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. Nah, it hasn't even been 10 minutes. Also, do you smell something funny? Yeah, it's gas, but it's not this strong, so it won't hurt us. Considering where we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak. Impressive. I thought you were just some regular chick, but you were in some special line of work. I'm just trying out the moves from action films. Huh, really? So where the hell are we? I'm not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san! Maybe your occult insight can tell us where we might be right now. He has no idea. What's with him? The guy hasn't said a word since we got to these tunnels. Hold on, look at this. What? It's a railway. Railroad tracks? Tracks, really? Yes, that's the way out. We're getting out. If we follow them, we might reach a subway station somewhere. Why is that dude quiet? I don't like that. I never thought we'd stumble upon subway tracks. The closest subway line in the area would be the Keisei line. The tracks we're following are a single track. Guess this might be the one of the side tracks. Is it just me or are we being watched? It feels like that for a while now. And also, I think I hear footsteps from behind us and it sounds like singing. The gas is starting to get stronger too. Oh no. The flashlight's flickering. It's about to go out. I know there's something lurking ahead. Right? Ah! Hey, your yelling is stressing me out. Please stop. Wait, look over there. It's a station. Oh, fuck, dude. Wait. Where's Jasmine? Flashlight's out. Glad we made it near with the last of the battery. So which station is this? Is this even a station in use or an abandoned one? You're right, it doesn't look like a regular station. No way! This couldn't be! Kisaragi Station? What the? Hey, they're gone. Yikes! Jasmine isn't with us. No! Jasmine! My lady has been taken from me. And Fujiwara-san too. Huh? I'll go back for them. The flashlight's dead, remember? Oh right, I think. Matsu... Do you have a lighter? Yeah, sure, but... Don't. A single spark in this place. Oh yeah, the gas! The gas will catch fire and we'll all die in a huge explosion. Flammable gas. And we'll just have to look for a way up. No! Jasmine! Path leading out is closed off with metal shutters. So now we're stuck in the station? And here's another message mentioning a puzzle. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. What is this saying? What, have 3 people missing? You're still messing around? What the heck is your what is your point? We don't have much of a choice. Even if we don't find our way back in the dark, the elevator still doesn't work. And now the gas is getting stronger. Never thought I'd actually get to use this. Yeah, bro had a gas mask the whole time. Mr. Gas Mask is back to gas masking. Solving the puzzle is our only way out. Well then, here it goes. I hope Jasmine's okay, man. I hope Jasmine is okay. How many clues do I need to figure out the letter? Hear this from a dozen of the underworld. Another worldly path leads back to the land of living. Not sure what this is supposed to mean. It's no longer what this will enable us to be able to make sense. Well, Mr. Gasmax is very observant. On the other side of the metal shutters, we might be able to reach the surface through here. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't move. A metal door, maybe a storage room for the station staff? There's a huge padlock on it, looks impossible to open. Oh, it's a snake. Lock has 4-digit dial on it. Also this symbol, it's the same one from Suchin-sama, the water god that we saw earlier in the park. Wonder if anyone know the correct digit number. Is it 2013? That's when those came out? But wow, this station makes me wonder if it's actually reality. To leave this unreal place, we'll need to solve that puzzle. I see. I wonder what this place is. Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me that this is the netherworld, I'd probably believe you. Oh, is this the netherworld? Mr. Gasmask, have you figured out what the puzzle means? Hear this from a dozen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know. A never-changing sanctuary. I guess this place might fit that description. Been thinking about a way to return to reality from here. Talking about the way to the land of the dead. The land of the dead. The way to return from reality from here is the path of the dead, meaning maybe it was already shown on our way here. Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a little more thought. Did you check around the station? Okay, what's this? The sign with the station name on it was taken down. I wonder what station it was. Any hidden mechanism in this panel? Nope, just a regular sign. I still have my glasses though. What the fuck? Trace of Strange is very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used this station back then. Wonder if this station was ever actually in use. The trace is someone putting up a piece of paper. Might be the organizer of this tour. Ooh. What's that? Yikes. I see hands wrapped around the ventilation duct. What are they up? Why are they up there? Okay. So that's all the information I'm getting with my glasses. Let's talk to this guy. Station's creepy, gives me chills. Let's solve this puzzle and get out of here. Hell, how did the things end up like this? What do you think about this situation? Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so better make it out of here or else. A station bench. How old is it? The paint is all dry and cracked. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath. Nope, of course not. We won't make it out of here alive, will we? Don't say that. We might still find a way out. I really need to take a break. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara, and Kimura went. Why, oh why is this happening? I need to quit this job. About the style on the padlock. Oh, this is a weird mark that was drawn on Matsuda-san's tour material? Same as the one we saw at the Shinobazu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? Nothing in reference materials I've received. 4-digit number back at the pond was, you mean 0921? Right, the date of the Ueno Tenshu incident. Yes, September 21st was the day of Kengo no Mura's passed away. The day he left this world. That might be the code. I want to see what this is. The ventilation duct near the ceiling, could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. Doesn't look like the type that opens and doesn't look like wide enough to crawl away from here. There was arms on it though. Looking closer, the metal grates are particularly bent. Did those hands do this? Also, the gas smells strongest around here. No, wait. Those hands are some form of trace. Grate wasn't bent by ghostly forces or anything. Observe. Stairs leading to the platform to tracks, but it's totally dark down there. Last I hadn't died, we could have gone a bit further. Let me try that code. Or the dude still has a letter that he didn't open. Okay, I can't use this. Oh, here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh, 0. It was 9, 2, 1. Yay! Oh, it opened. The number of the Data Ueno Tenchu incident. And Kengo Nomura is passing. Why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something? Ooh. Alright, let's look in the staff room. Let's check the station's staff room. Nom, 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 nom. I drink water. An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Anything in the drawers? Please. Nothing here. Oh, there's a serpent on here. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. I've seen this shadow before. God of death-ish shadow from before the river of morning. Will there be something in the lockers? Now will let me look. There we go. So the lockers are just closed. There's one locker with a dial lock. 4 digits again. Let's try it. 0921 again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is the snake drawing on the locker. Taking snakes reminds me of the Sujin shrine coins. 4-digit number related to the coins. Wonder what it could be. I think it mentioned something. Who might remember? Oh my god, it's 2013! Please! Get back to the platform. It sucks when you know the answer, but you have to like click through and talk to everyone to get the answer. About the coin you have. Can you think of any 4-digit number related to the coin? 4-digit, no idea. By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle? That's right. It'd be strange that we'd ask for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? I don't think I'm overthinking it. Get a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Do you happen to know a 4-digit number related to the coin? There was something, yeah. A younger water snake anniversary one, once every 60 years back in 2013 or so. 2013 sounds like it might work. Yes, I already know! Our character has a horrible memory. Horrible memory! Alright, let's go. Let's open this bad boy up. Yay! Here we go. It opened. Wait, what's that? What is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. What? What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints, no more puzzles to solve. A mark on the arm, seriously? Mr. Gas Mask? It's nothing. Things look kind of bleak, huh? How do we get out? Maybe there was never a way out for us in the first place. Excuse me, is it me or does it smell weird? Yeah, it definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger. Oh no! If this keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no! Hey. Is someone there? Who is it? Jasmine! Glad we finally made it. Jasmine. And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. Then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense, I must do what I need to do. None of you understand the utopia we were promised. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset! He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end found a way out? About that. At options. Oh, jeez. What can we do? Are we stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? Oh. My phone! Is this where I saw the strange hand-like shadows? I have a signal here. It seems you are safe and sound. I was worried there. Director-san! Her voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here in a place like the Netherworld Station. The gas keeps coming. We're running out of time. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. We'll need to gain a permission from the denizen of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay. Bro, it's time to solve this shit. You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. The gas keeps coming. How about you call for help like right now? Oh, I'm about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes! I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zami. Then I'll let us begin, Mrs. Ami, without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual dissolution. In a rather unexpected and fun turn of events, your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth. I really want to call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The Netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deadly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye-opener. Now let the dissolution begin. Yes. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour has led you to the Netherworld. The Shinobatsu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder, an abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the Netherworld. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? I really miss this guy right now. Asking you this less for customer feedback, and rather to assess common traits among those who reach the Netherworld. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe the participants of this tour? Everyone had a reason to be on this tour. Great. They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to write an article, acquaintance with the Shinobatsu Pond ghost. You could also say that those who reach the Netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. Exactly, I agree. The Netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of this Ueno area. Don't you feel there is some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from common tropes such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations. As if the underworld were that much nearer. So, Mrs. Ami, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it was? Something to do with an unsolved case. I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu's incident's murderer. And the murderer is one person among this group. The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu's incident. What might this suggest? This particular Netherworld may be related to Kengo no Nomura. Yeah, baby! In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants all had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So, Mrs. Ami, there was one thing that all the other participants had in common. What was it? They all had shrine coins. I don't really know how or why. Other participants had a koban from the Sujin Shrine. Almost all the tour participants owned a rare coin in which only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, keeper of the Netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the Netherworld. On to the final step, Mrs. Ami. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being 1 envelope short. Is that even a factor right now? Any thoughts on the tour handouts being 1 envelope short? Our guide mentioned that he just passed out what he'd received from the organizer. So strange that there would be such an oversight, which may mean that the handouts themselves were presented as intended. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Someone who wasn't invited. Oh, that's why the lady went missing. She wasn't invited. Was she? Or maybe the dude who received the snake. Somebody in the group wasn't invited. So, Mrs. Ami, someone on the tour who's here uninvited, do you know who they are? It could be Gas Mask. Like, I know it's not us. We're not invited. But there must be someone else who wasn't invited. Because I'm sure if I click this, you'll say like, nah. Oh, okay, never mind. It was just us. Bingo. I've always wanted to say that, by the way. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. What? You can't do that. Even a nominous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. You have to have such a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. You mean that you hacked their account? This is Ami. That is not important right now. He totally avoided the question. So you use that handy tool to create a fake invitation message with an uninvited duo showing up. It's only natural that you'd be missing 1 set of handouts. You two were the intruders in this tour. The key turns it. So yeah, because it would make sense if we were the only ones that don't have a coin. Makes sense there was 1 handout short, yeah. Now, the final question to illuminate everything. Mrs. Ami, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that's just a bit of a hunch. That is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to Ueno Tenchu incident. Yet unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other tour participants. Wait, you mean someone who has a characteristic that the tour organizer would never have chosen? Who was this person? The unknown organizer invited someone who had characteristics that should have ruled them out in the first place. Who were they? It's between 2 of them for me. Would it be Adamada? Yeah, the coin, he fit the murder's profile. Oh. It would have been her. The girl that went missing. Yeah, that's who I thought. Would it be Kimura-san? That's why she went missing. You and Jasmine are outsiders of the tour. Of course, the official participants, she is the only woman. Oh no. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her that if we were at the tour's meeting point. Do you remember who answered and how? It was Kimura-san. She said no, I don't think so. But that was because the only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. Okay, that was one of my theories. It was Kimura-san, organizer of the tour, the resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather Miss Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved. Okay, it makes sense why she would have a photo of the guy. Okay, I did guess right originally, that it was her. That was like the organizer. And that's why she went missing. That makes sense. Tomoko Nomura? I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. Oh no, she got a lighter. You? I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I've set this place up to fill with gas. Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour's organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of now. Imura-san, you're all right. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura-san's sister? What's your problem with us? Why even run this stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother, Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there was one thing they did take. The Sujin Shrine Koban I gave him. Oh, that's why she was gathering people who had that coin. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital just before dying. He told me the murderer had a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll up your sleeve and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming. Wait. Here, happy? No marks. Nomura-san, Nomura-san. It looks like Matsuda-san isn't the culprit. What? No way, it can't be. I didn't take his coin. I went to buy it myself. I have an alibi for when Nomura-san was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Look, looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. And it must be you, Gas Mask Yamada. Nomura-san, please stop. Shut up! Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenshu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly, there's suspicions around Kisaragi and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they've had enough, they get bored and leave? Nomura-san, Gas Mask, roll up your sleeve. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No mark, how come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Let it go, you had the wrong idea. Let's all just head back up. No, there is like that dude too that's tied up. Come with me. Who, me? Sammy? No one else move if you try anything. We won't do anything. Please don't turn that on. Damn. Is it gonna be the dude who knew he was... Oh, it's gonna be the dude that's like, Kisaragi would never, isn't it? Because, or it's either him or the guide. No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. No, I don't have to. Nomura-san, are you really set on getting revenge? I can't forget, he was my brother. Kengo was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Azami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help, because you understand me. I want to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us. Oh yes, take this, the key to those shutters there. You can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Azami-chan. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. Azami-chan? Nomura-san. I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing? So this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother, what if he stole the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Tomoko-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy. Azami-chan, why are you saying this? This was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one! Next time, one day, roaming the netherworld fueled by those words. How quaint. You are unfit to see this vengeance through. Don't say that! And what am I supposed to do from here on for my brother? Please tell me, how could I make this work? I'll do better next time! Please stop, Nomura-san. You're only making your brother sad. Why? Why, Izami? I must find out who killed my brother for Kengo! Ah! Honestly, I feel really bad for her. And here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about a refreshing breath of air. Like hell it is. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. I'll make sure to hand these two over to the cops. Sammy? Oh wait, yeah, he has the letter that is like evidence. And he never shared it, like what that letter said. The mysterious organizer of Occult and Dark Tour. We have ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seemed to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Ueno. Did they step too close to the netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Man, this case is way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was also sudden, I was lost as well. A great job on taking her out of it. Might be a secret skill of yours. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and tunnel on her own. That's why she had access to the station underground area. Also, the gas that was building up underground. She had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. Yeah, it does seem almost impossible. Hi Gibbs, how are you doing? How was your netherworld trip? Director? So was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer or not? You must be pondering Nomura-san's words. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Evil in the form of a culprit, that is what times call for 7 years ago. Called for evil? So the Illuminati cards aren't prophecies, but announcements of intent. We can conclude that these are acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about Samazima admin? No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. I'll leave that to you. Who is Jasmine talking to? The CUTU. Commissioner? Oh my god, Jasmine's working in secret. Dear same Zima members. The Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present-day world will no doubt try to foil our plans. Oh, gas mask! We must not falter. Why is he going down there? The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you will be the ones to make it happen. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, shit. And he disappeared and left a letter behind. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is getting crazy. This is getting wild. And we still don't know what this grand reset thing is about. Still don't know. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Things are getting wild and crazy. But I think this is a good place to call it. My voice hurts from all that reading. So I think I'm going to end it here. And we're going to pick this up next time. It did save, so we're good. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And I'll see you all next time. Let's go find somebody to raid. This is getting pretty crazy. We still don't know what's up with the Great Reset. We don't know what that's about. The urban myths are real, as we can see. They are indeed real in some extent. So I'm very curious. And it seems like Jasmine's working with, like, someone else to find info about the cards. There is so much mystery. But we're gonna figure it out next time. Alright. We're gonna send the raid over to Howlette. They are playing some vintage story. Thank you, everybody, for joining. The raid message as always is eyeball raid. My emotes if you're subbed. If not, use whichever you see fit, and I will see you next time. And I want to see if I can... Is there anyone I can check out on this end of things? No. Does not look like it. Anyways, I'll see you eyeballers later. Bye for now.